Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah, I've been in the lab, so I'm not one you see around thinking about my goals. So I'm not fun to be around. Now I want the whole field. Ain't no bush to beat around. I take it to the sky, so I don't ever see the ground. Wild call by, you can say I'm in the hunt now. Living out my fantasy, they love it when I touch down. Flyer than a plane or a pelican, I'm up now. Money, true holiday, I'm playing for the Bucks now. I'm out in BK, Steve Nash. I don't see much, man, I only see cash. You can't be mad, you need to relax. And my favorite drug is hustle, I'm about to relapse. I'm getting all this money just from making these apps. Hope they take care of my hood when I'm paying these.
Oh, snap. We're not supposed to listen to music on Ramadan? Wait, Shasha, you for real? Oh, snap. Wait, we can't listen to music on Ramadan? Wait, chat, I'm lost. Oh, wait. Hold on. During all of Ramadan or just like certain times? Keep in mind, I'm kind of like, I'm a simpler Christian. So, you know, we don't really have the, we don't have those kind of rules. but, I didn't know. God, I didn't know. I apologize. So, I'm totally down for no music. Anyway, we still cranking though. Chat, what's good? Chat, what up, y'all? I saw the messages. Oh, Kenny's gonna be 15, 20, 30 minutes late to talk about our graders. That's straight cap. I did grab a suja. But it was not to talk about our graders. Chat, what's good? Shred Lords, how we doing? Wait, Shasha, give me the details. I don't know about the rules. You know what? We're gonna figure that out together. I don't know the rules of Ramadan. Can you share it with me? Is Ramadan like a daily schedule that starts and stops at the same time every day? Let's look at this. Hey, happy Ramadan to everybody that celebrates and everybody that practices. Wait, can y'all hear me? Chat, can y'all hear me? Hey, what's good, chat? Hold on. We got James in the mix. We got Garrett in the mix. We got oh shoot. Aaron, Top Dog, Shred Lord, what up, champ? We got A-Dub, Stacking Saturdays. Hey, look, chat. Y'all already know. When I pull out this thing right here, and I put these little glasses on, they're just not even real glasses. They're just blue light glasses. And I pull these together. Low key, chat. It's time to crank. Y'all hear that? It's time to crank. It's time to freaking crank. You want to know why? Because I think I force function myself towards like I can't end stream until we get like commercially something done. You know what I'm saying, chat? See, when I pull this out like this, I think that's how we already know that I can't end stream until I get something together. Okay, Shasha, can you tell me? Can I not listen to music? Hold on. Shasha, is it illegal for me to go to Ramadan? Is it illegal for me to use Gemini to talk about Ramadan? Hold on. Cause low key, I gotta get hype. Shasha. Can you mute the stream for 2 minutes? Can you do that real quick, Shasha? Oh, okay. If you want, you can play the music for yourself. But if you want to show respect, then it's better not to put the music on. I care about my Shred Lords and their religious practices. So you know what we want to do? Hey, no music. Hey, that's how we rolling, man. All right, dude. So for everybody that's celebrating Ramadan, out here, for everybody that's celebrating Ramadan out here, we about to do a no music stream. See how that goes. But I'm locked. All right. Hey, I got much respect. All right. I got much respect. It's gonna be a first, but I like the challenge. Anyway, hold on. Kayvon Music's in the mix. Oh, it's so funny. I started the stream playing this music, and then he's here, and I can't play this music. Kayvon, what up, top dog? Shred Lord. Hey, hold on, chat. We got the man himself, chat. We got the man himself. Hey, Kayvon, can you do me a favor and give a little word for the people? Can you do me a favor and give a little word for the people? Can you give a little word for the people? Shredlords, how we doing, y'all? Shredlords, how the heck we doing? I'm getting my my Gemini set up. Y'all, guys, you know how we did a 12-hour stream like last weekend playing Arc Raiders? I think it might be a 12-hour stream for pure crank. I think it might be a 12-hour stream off of pure crank, guys. Like, we honestly might be in a mix. Wait, hold on. Is there a way to get another guy on stream? I have mine set up. Oh, snap. Wait. Chat. This man's trying to derail my Crankfest. This man is trying to derail my Crankfest chat. He's literally trying to derail my crank. Well, you know what we about to do? Let's call him. Hey, chat, let's call him. Let's see what he got going on. Let's see if he answers my phone call. He low-key a celebrity, so he might not answer my phone calls. Let's see what he got going on. This is what I gotta do, chat. I try to hang out with my friends. I try to talk to my friends. You know what I'm saying? I try to talk to my friends, and I can't even. How is he watching my stream but not answering my FaceTime? Answer the phone, you shred lord. Hey, chat. Hey, it's Ramadan. We can't listen to music right now, but can you rap your little part of your song?
No. Look, are you able to screen share with another streamer or not?
Hold on. Kayvon reveal. Hey, everybody say what up to Kayvon Music.
What's up, everybody? I need $1 billion.
Hey, I need $1 billion. What up, chat? How you doing, dude?
Kayvon Music streams been growing like crazy. It must be because of Chat Capital, man. Thank you, everybody, for showing so much love on the music.
Yeah, Kayvon does not buy his listens like these other artists, okay? Kayvon just has a crazy loyal community like the freaking Shredlords, like Chat Capital, like how we rock and rolling. And we got our guy CJ in the mix. CJ, what's up, top dog Shredlord? I can drag you in on a Discord call, and we can see you on Discord if you want to do that.
If you want, I don't want to derail, but if you want to crank together, I'll get on the stream.
You want to crank with me, bro? Hey, should we have a crank fest? Hell yeah, dude. Chat, we're about to have a crank fest.
If you want to have me on, let me know.
Because I've been playing way too much Arc Raiders, and I got a lot of stuff to get done, bro. Like with chat,
great.
You know.
I got a crank too. I've been cranking all day.
Hey, chat, we're about to have a crank fest. Y'all about to see 2 billionaires make some $1 billion plays. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. Now the question is, how do we figure this out? Okay, who knows how to do this? Hey guys, who knows how to do this? Garrett. Or A-Dub, Garrett or A-Dub. Those are my chief of staffs, my CIOs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your place looking nice. Yeah, I saw Chris earlier today. Huh?
W Garrett, W J Dub.
Hey, W Garrett, W A-Dub, W Shasha, W CJ, W James, W Air, and we got all the Shredlers in.
Hey, yo, W everybody.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna drag you in on. Okay, so text me. Do you have a Discord name? Or do you like your Discord name? Can I add you as a Discord friend?
Well, you want me to join your server? Text me a link to your server. I'll join it.
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna do a. I should do a Discord. Guys, I should do a Discord like call, DM call with him, right? And then that way it's private because people gonna jump in. And then
But then I can stream from my computer.
you can share screen. Why are we acting like we don't live in 2026 with Gemini? What's our objective? I want to.
Yeah, do it with chat. Figure it out with chat.
Yeah.
And then let me know.
So you want to you're gonna turn on your Twitch, or you just want to share your screen and stuff?
It don't matter. I just how everybody can see you on stream.
Yeah.
Can they see us both with my setup, with my lights and all that?
Yeah, that's gonna be through Discord. It's gonna be like a Gemini, no, Google Meet, but through Discord. And I think that's usually better.
You just tell me how, and I'll get on, bro.
Okay,
Whatever.
so I send you a link. Just text me whatever your Discord name is, and then I'll add you on Discord, and then we'll crank it up. We'll turn on a crank fest. All right.
Okay, bet. You texting it to me?
You text me your Discord name, and then I'll add you, and then
Okay, I don't know how. Can you text me a link to your Discord?
yeah. Let me get my Discord link. First of all, you can get here with the shred.
Because I don't really know how to do it by usernames.
I usually charge people to get into my Discord server, but
Charge me, dog.
nah, I don't think you can afford it. I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. I honestly don't know if you can afford it. You my boy and everything, but hey, with the Discord link, hey, the Discord. All right, I got you. I want to say what up to the show before we kick off Crankfest, but all right.
No, do your thing. Just let me know when to hop in. I'm just eating, so let me know when to hop in.
Hey, I tell you, we're trying to make $1 billion, bro. What you talking about sitting here eating, bro? I'm not showing that on stream because that would be so depressing. They'll be like, how are these guys, the two biggest bums, eating like that, trying to make $1 billion? Get off my line before you ruin my reputation. Goodbye. Jesus Christ. Hey, WK Vaughn in the mix. WK Vaughn in the mix. Hey, we about to have a Crankfest. Stream does not end until we unlock value for portfolio companies. We build dashboards. We unlock distribution. And we get our unit economics together. Chat. Dudes, we got so much stuff going on. And Shasha says, I appreciate you respecting about my religion for Ramadan as a non-Muslim, Kenny, because not all Muslims respect about Ramadan when playing music. And Shasha, I sincerely apologize. I didn't know. I totally didn't know. But now I know. And I'm all about respect and love, right? So if anybody came in here telling me, hey, we're not drinking water, we're not eating, we're fasting, or we're praying, I'm here to support all you guys. Wait, hold on. Okay, so, but it goes until March 20th. As a gesture to the community that celebrates Ramadan, can I do it with no music today and then for the rest of the streams? What do you guys think? Just as like a focus mechanism. Maybe like non-secular music or something like that. You know? Oh, what does that mean? Ramadan Mubarak? Am I saying that right? Ramadan Mubarak. Because guys, oh, CJ, what do you want to take a vote on? I think we both want to take a vote on the same thing. Oh, wait, we got a whole bunch of folks celebrating Ramadan. Ali, what up, Top Dog? Shred Lord, welcome. Happy Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak, boys. Ramadan Mubarak. Did I pronounce it right? Ramadan Mubarak. You guys decide, just check out the entry list. Wait, chat, how's our competition going? Hey, chat, how's our competition going? Hey, it's a Merry Ramadan up in here. Hey, chat, it's a Merry Ramadan up in here. But hold on. Hold on, chat. We got freaking we got Investopedia. We got Investopedia, chat. We got Investopedia. Let me check the competition. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, 3, 7, 6, 9, 4. Let me log in. Hey, I want to check the competition. I want to see what place I'm at. Hey, chat, can y'all see what place y'all at on our game? Hold on, chat. Let me pull this up. I just want to show off the James real quick. I've been making some moves. I just want to show off the James real quick. Hey, Ali, hey. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. So games. Wait, you can't see my screen yet. You can't see my screen. Let me see. Okay. So guys, we're doing this, and I'm gonna need you guys' help to figure. Ooh, we're about to really have a crank fest with Kayvon. You guys don't know, but we really be cranking. Me and Kayvon, we really crank. Okay. Chat capital first half 26. Here's the game. Whoa, we got 11 people in the game, chat. Hey, get y'all names up. Jeez. I can already tell whose name is which. I already know whose name is which. James, you have the best name for 3D printed tampons. All right? That is James' best name. All right? James obviously is deploying capital into something that we like to call the pink tax. All right? But it's a secular investment, you know? Why did I say secular investment? It's a cyclical investment. He's investing behind the pink tax. You know what I'm saying? James just understands the market, you know? And then we have the insider trader. Then we have E. Alberto. All types of stuff going on. Okay, guys. So my people that are celebrating Ramadan. Wait. My market orders are gone? What market orders are gone? My market orders are gone. Oh, just because of what's happening in the market? Hey, first and foremost, y'all. Hey, first and foremost, chat. We first and foremost, y'all better be smashing the dang like button. All right? You can't be joining the streams, getting a glimpse of this kind of value and not smashing the like button. Chat, like, come on. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you guys are not in the game, okay? If you are not in the Investopedia game, it is not rocket science. So the game is, I want you all to go on Investopedia, and I want you to join game, and I want you to type in, very simply, chat capital. Okay? Right? Chat capital. Oop, chat capital. Right? If you join chat capital, you can go to game and you can join the game. Okay? You can really join the game, guys. I'm already in the game, so it makes sense for me, but you can join the game. And this is going to be, hey, we want to see who got the top dog Shred Lord in them. You know what I'm saying? We want to see who's got the top dog, who's the Don Dado, who's out here making the smart money plays. That's what we're trying to figure out, chat. That's what we're trying to figure out. I want to see, who got the golden touch? Who's Baby Buffett? Who's Baby Munger? You know what I'm saying, chat? That's what we're solving for. That's exactly what we're solving for, okay? So, join Investopedia. It costs $0, right? Join the chat capital. Type that in, and then I think you can change your name to something. I don't know how to change your name. Hey, chat, how did y'all change your names? You got to go to account settings. And then change your name. My display name. I'm gonna change my display name to what should I change my display name to? Cafecito. Or wait, Cafecito Barista. Wait, what should what Chief Shredlord Cafecito. Mine's gonna be Chief Shredlord Cafecito. What's your guys' name gonna be? What's your guy? Chief Gooper. Wait, that's so good. Chief Gooper. Chief Shredlord Cafecito Goop King. Chief Shredlord Goop King. All right, mine's gonna be Chief Shredlord Cafecito Goop King. All right, what's your guys' is gonna be? You can change the name to anything. Just have it be respectful, okay? Don't put anything, nothing racist, nothing offensive to any populations of people, and it could be funny. All right, it could be funny, but just don't. You can be in the gray area. All right, look, we're all grown here, or some of y'all are, but we're all adults here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, don't put anything that's like overly offensive, chat. Just let's not do anything overly offensive. Chris, my top dog, thank you so much, Chris, for letting me know that Twitch is working. I gotta update the name for Twitch. We gotta update the name for Twitch, chat. Let's update the name for Twitch. Twitch. Okay. Okay, so for updating Twitch here, wait, we're on day 59? Day 59. Can't end stream until I make $1 million. That's what we're gonna say on Twitch. Clickbait. Can't end stream till I make 1 million. Clickbait king. Edgar, what up, top dog? Shred Lord. Edgar, bro. Why are you encouraging me? Why are you pushing me down this lane of a 12-hour shit? You guys know I love doing that on Saturdays. You guys know I love doing that. Cool Webby, what up, top dog? Shred Lord, how we doing with the Palm Beach Prince? What the heck is going on, dude? How you living? Okay, so okay, wait. Can somebody like explain to me Ramadan? Like if I wanted to like visit a predominantly Ramadan celebrating, like if I were to do a travel stream, right? And I were to go somewhere that celebrates Ramadan predominantly, right? Just like if you were to go to like Israel's predominantly Jewish community, or if you were to go to I don't know, like parts of Michigan, there's a lot of Muslims in Michigan that celebrate Ramadan, things like that. I just want to figure out, like, if I were to go there and wanted to be respectful, like, how would I someone educate me on Ramadan? Like, from start to finish. I know there's, like, rules to where, like, you don't eat food for 12 hours. But what are some, like, what is it for? Is it, like, supposed to be for, like, all prayer throughout the day? Or is it supposed to be for, like, fasting from certain things throughout the day? I get how long it lasts, but I want to get educated on it. Guys. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be like a better friend to like my friends that celebrate Ramadan. Because right now I kind of like, oh, they celebrate Ramadan. But I kind of want to like understand like actually what they're doing. And just like with any other religion, if anybody's Buddhist in here, if anybody is Catholic, if anybody is Christian, Baptist, I want to know about everything. You know what I'm saying? And then Shasha asks, when you buy a business but have not much money, can you finance the business without loans, like paying monthly payments when you buy an existing cash flow through the finance but not having money? Yeah, it's called seller financing. You should watch this video I have on my channel where it's how to buy a business with zero money down or something like that. And it's like a seller financing 101. But essentially seller financing is when you buy a company and the owner, aka seller, gives you like they give you the business and they give you a loan to buy the business. And throughout the ownership, there's a set duration of like, all right, 5 years, 7 years, 3 years of like how much you have to pay down that purchase price over time using some of the cash flow, right? Plus interest. So it's like buying the business from the owner, but the owner gives you a loan to buy their business and you pay down that loan over time, whatever the term you decide, and whatever interest rate you decide as well. It's very rare to get 100% seller financing though, chat. It's very rare. That's why you guys got to focus on like finding a super quality cash flowing business. And then once you find one, the actual art of like the art of raising the capital should be relatively straightforward. I'm not gonna say easy. Nothing in life is easy. It should be relatively straightforward and not like super complicated. Wait, James, you changed your name? James, why'd you change your name? Your thing wasn't bad. You could have kept your name, James. James, you could have kept your name, bro. How am I ranked number 3 though? We all got the same thing. Why am I ranked number 3 though? You know what I'm saying? Okay. My games, chat capital. Go to the game. Okay. Leaderboards for chat capital first half 2026. CJ Shredlord. Not your average Florida man. Okay. Wait, do you guys have what was I gonna say? Do you guys have orders that you're waiting? Yeah. So CJ, you're right. You still have to pay your person interest. You still gotta pay interest. Oh, you're asking, am I not posting private equity videos on YouTube these days? We're doing content's coming out second quarter, not first quarter. First quarter we're doing streams. Second quarter doing streams and content. So, hey, I'm just saying though, second quarter, second half, you better be ready for the content that's coming out though. Y'all about to be like, sheesh, Top Dog Shred Lord, Kenny Finance is back. Long Form King is back. You know what I'm saying? But second quarter is about to go crazy. Second quarter is about to go crazy. In the meantime, you can subscribe to Kenny Finance Live and you can watch some of our clips. We got some long forms coming out there. They're more market focused. How do you join? Ollie, I just walked you through how to join. Lock in, Shred Lord. Okay, Ollie. You go to Investopedia and you go to the simulator. You click join game. You have to search Chat Capital. And once you search Chat Capital, it will have the amount of, I think we're the only one on there that's called Chat Capital. You know, we're the only one on there that's called Chat Capital. Boom. Okay, right? You guys get it? All caps. CJ, you literally have me typing like you now. You have me typing like you. In chat, we're not playing music. We're here to respect Ramadan today. We're doing a no music Ramadan respectful stream. But we're about to be cranking. We're getting Kayvon in the mix today, chat. So, and I've decided we're gonna do one stream with no music. All right, chat. So future streams are gonna have the regular music back because the way how my brain works is like I can't crank without music sometimes. So. As a gesture of my respect to the Ramadan community and the Muslim community and non-music community that's celebrating Ramadan, we're not going to do any music today, chat. Instead, we're going to be all vibes, all respect. But for future streams, there will be music back. Okay, I've decided. Executive decision. All right, so get y'all butts in this game. But second of all, someone help me with Discord because we're trying to drag Chief Shred Lord Kayvon music. We're trying to get Chief Shred Lord Kayvon music up in here. And the way how I do that is okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Here we go. Send this to myself. Discord link. All right, send that to myself. The Discord link. Where's the link to join the Discord? Is right here. Invite to server, right? Copy, and then I put it in here. I'm doing this here. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then go to my phone, and then text Kayvon the link that I got from my phone. Did you guys see what's happening in Iran today? Chat, y'all see what's happening in Iran today? There's a lot going on in the world. Hey, the markets are going to be exceptionally volatile, I think, next week, chat. I think it's going to be exceptionally volatile. Hey, y'all should buckle up. Buckle up for some volatility. All right, but y'all heard about what's happening out there overseas? Okay. And then we send the Discord link. This is the Discord link for my boy to join the Kenny Finance Discord server. Okay. That is that. Other text messages, ignore them. It's not relevant. Phone down. Now, wait, let's see what these other games are. Low-key, with these other games, I'd probably crush it. Should we join? Hey, chat. Should we join a random game just to body some people? Hey, chat. Should we join a random game just to body some folks? Squad wipe some folks on here? Shasha ain't got the Discord downloaded. Come on, Top Dog. Come on, man. Every top off is gonna make a very big mistake. Okay, where's the best source? Let's go to Wall Street Journal. What they talking about in the Wall Street Journal? What they talking about? What are your thoughts about Israel attack on Iran and Iran retaliation by hitting U.S. bases in the Middle East? How's this gonna affect the markets? I have no point of view politically. I'm not a political commentary streamer. I'm a finance streamer. What I will say, though, is this isn't the first time that, we've seen international conflict before,
So like it's already been priced in that there's going to be a little bit of conflict. And I think this is going to be settled in a week or a week or two. You know, I think there's going to be like a little bit of spikes. Like you're going to see gold pop up a little bit. You're going to see military names pop up a little bit. But a lot of that stuff is already priced into the markets usually. You know what I'm saying? Like the market has known about rising tensions in the Middle East, especially over the last 14 to 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Gold prices, I wouldn't expect gold to go to the most insane rally of all time. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Right. If anything, short gold on the little spike that it does have. Right. But what I will say though, it's like it will likely be BAU, business as usual for the markets in about 15, 30 days. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say, chat. That's what I would say. But let's catch up on why the US and Israel struck when they did. Iranians under attack, filthy anger or cautious hope. Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is passed away. Threat of wider conflict. The week of the dreaded AI jobs wipeout got real. Interesting. Lately, the Epstein files are hitting Democrats the hardest. Dang, Bill Clinton. Come on, dude. Berkshire's able pledges to follow the Buffett framework. This is kind of funny, right? Wait, let's actually read that. Let's look at the Warren Buffett annual letter. Not Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway annual letter. Let's rock. Okay, it came out 13 hours ago. Oh, spick and span. Shred Lords, the first annual letter from Greg Abel. Greg Abel. The top brass had a meeting about what to do with Trump, and then they took them all out at the meeting, good spies. Then they took them all out at the meeting. Wait, what you mean by that? What to do about Trump? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So the people that are in Iran had a meeting about Trump, and then they took them out when they were having that meeting about Trump. Oh, okay. So it wasn't just the Supreme Leader. It was like a pretty strong, like full sweep, right? Full squad wipe. Okay. Hold on. Did Kayvon join? Let's see. Okay, we got to get Kayvon in the Discord. Okay, so we click. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to do so much tech things right now. Okay, join through here and let me know once you're in. I was joking about the cost. It's actually free for Shred Lords. Okay. So. Okay, there's my boy. Dun. Okay. Now, if I wanted to do, now I got to go to Gemini and ask Gemini, how do I do a Discord screen share call so you can be on here? Because if I have like a, how do I have a, chat, you guys don't want to know what we're doing today? Did I tell you guys what we're doing today? So what we're doing today actually is going to be, chat, we're going to check out this annual letter. But the actual competition, the reason why I said it's going to be a long stream for me is I actually have to build a best-in-class website for Portco. And I also low-key want to build a full, automation for the customer workflow CRM project management, right? So those are like the two big tech things that I want to get done for the value creation for the business. And I'm going to try to build a website from start to finish with you guys, like with the ideation and the vibe coding and all that jazz. And then I also want to get a CRM project management tool going so that we can like quickly onboard customers, put them into like an organized CRM file. And then once that customer has an actual project, we can kick off a project and be organized with that. And that way, literally, if anyone ever comes at me asking, hey, how do I like scale and grow a business? Is literally right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying, chat? Is literally right in front of your face. So, you know, so, but okay, how do I? Here's the Warren Buffett letter. Here's the Warren Buffett letter. But while I'm doing that, make sure you guys get in chat capital. Make sure you guys get in the chat capital. Ooh, I need $1 billion. You guys updated your name. That's about to be so funny. That's about to be so funny. This is about to be such an elite game. I'm geek. Wait, how does it work for you guys? Are you guys like, are you guys placing orders right? Because some of these markets are around 24/7, right? Have you guys been able to make trades and do markets? Kendo, what's good? How you doing, Top Dog? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, Kendo. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for taking the time to join. Shasha, what up, Top Dog? Oh, I already saw your name. But wait, okay, what did you say? You said, so did you read my comment on what I said earlier? What'd you say? Repeat it for me. What'd you say? What'd you say? Wait, Kenny, I am doing that on my own here though. Yeah, but it's it's gotta be institutional though, Chris. We're that's the thing I was gonna tell you on the call. We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving, Chris. So you took too long on that one, Chris. So we're doing it. We're doing it ourselves, man. But I'll be done in literally in like 12 hours. So you can take that off your to-do list. We got other more important work for you though, Chris. We got other more important work for you. I don't want you to be distracted because you got class and you got school, you got your competitions. Don't worry about the project management CRM. Iran got a tomahawk straight to the dome. Wow, that's crazy. I am waiting and I'll mirror my trades in pre-market. Wow. Okay. If the White House had oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. The way how Kendall pops in for that, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Also, Chris, big thing about me is I'm a workaholic. Got super high expectations, my man, and I run like the commercial stuff for the business and the holdco. Blackstone KKR style, bro. And like the Blackstone KKR model is like there's like 24-hour turnaround times on work and deliverables. So I think that's like a good practice that, you know, when you want to work on stuff for either Chat Capital or Dreamline or whatever that might be for your first internship, anything that we say we're going to try to do, you can just assume it's a 24-hour turnaround. You know what I mean? So you can assume it's like a 24-hour turnaround time because that's how these billion-dollar organizations, man, that's how they run and operate. So I'm about to show you guys how to really crank up and turn up like a top dog shred lord. KKR, a little drama scandal. Did you see? Shut the front door. What? You guys have all the lore today. What's happening with KKR? What's the news? Huh? What drama? I don't see no drama, James. What drama are we talking about? KKR drama? I don't see any drama, bro. Oh, you're asking about seller finance. I already told you about seller finance. Did I? So if you want to do that, I can finance. Okay. Shasha, watch the video. So, Shasha, you got to watch the video, bro. I literally explain it in like 10 to 15 minutes, like to the T of how to do it. But check out the video. It's got like a thumbnail with like a yellow plumbing truck. So check that video out. It's got a full deep dive. But tonight's stream's not a business mind stream. It's a business growth stream and public markets. You're too lazy to watch it? Hey man, if you I'm telling you now, if you're too lazy to watch that, there's some kid that's half as capable, 2x the heart, and that's going to wipe the floor with y'all if you're too lazy to put in the work. All right? I mean, too lazy to watch it. Shasha, lock in, boy. You lucky I'm not charged for that. The game I'm putting out right there, that's easily worth $200,000. Put it out there for free. Talk about too lazy to watch it. Boy, you better lock in. Okay. Anyway, where's the Warren Buffett mention? Okay, so to my fellow shareholders, Warren Buffett is arguably the greatest investor of all time, with generations benefiting from his investment acumen. He has also been a remarkable CEO executing his vision of building a great insurance business since the acquisition of National Indemnity in 1967 and deploying the float to make successful investments across major sectors of the economy, concentrating in the US. To Warren's great frustration, these letters begin with the observations, yet we all know they are true. In the past, Warren has spoke about how he, and if you're wondering what I'm reading what Warren Buffett is, I'm reading what Warren Buffett has shared for, not Warren Buffett, Greg Abel, the new CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, what he wrote annually for the annual letters. Because historically, guys, some of the best pieces of investment literature has been Berkshire Hathaway annual letters. They summarize what's happening in the markets. They summarize Warren Buffett's philosophy of what's happening in the broader macro, micro, and operating business environment. And it articulates kind of like very, very, very key components around what makes a really good investor in that particular market opportunity. And one of the most impressive books that I've ever read from about Warren Buffett is The Warren Buffett Way. And that book actually summarizes like all of Warren Buffett's annual letters up to a certain point and the key thematic investment approach to be a value investor, right? So, and then he says green eggs and spam. James, hush up. This stuff is good, bro. This stuff is good goop. Right? Okay. In the past, Warren has spoken about how he draws inspiration from Ted Williams, the baseball. Oh, let me zoom in so you guys can actually see. Can you guys see this? I want to read this together because this is a good goop here. Okay. So in the past, Warren has spoken about how he draws inspiration from Ted Williams, the Baseball Hall of Fame hitter who divided the strike zone into 77 segments and tried to swing only at pitches in a smaller happy zone, resulting in a .344 career batting average with a historic .406 season in 1941. Okay. I didn't understand that. So the baseball hitter who divided the strike zone into 77 different segments, aka where you could hit, and he only tried to swing only at the pitches that fit within his happy zone, resulting in a .344 career batting average and a historic .406 season in 1941. I assume that's really, really, really good. I assume it's really, really, really good. Chris on Twitch, yeah, we're doing it on stream. We're gonna do it probably like early on stream. We're gonna do like an intro to the Chat Capital internship on stream. And just like how we drag Kayvon into the Discord, I'm gonna drag you into the Discord as well. Hey, Dr. Sumner, what up, top dog, Shred Lord? How you doing, man? We're reading the not Warren Buffett. I keep saying Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway annual letter. We're reading the Berkshire Hathaway annual letter. This is like Bible for some of like the value-oriented finance people. While I sip on my suja. I'm good, but there is a flaw in the S&P. Dr. Sudway, how you gonna pull up and tell us there's a flaw in the Standard & Poor's 500 index? What's this flaw you found? What's this flaw you found, bro? All right. So this Ted Williams guy broke down what his strike zones are, or happy zones, into 77 segments. And when it hit within his happy spot, he hit those. And he hit it very, very, very well. All right? So, similar discipline, patience, and judgment define Warren's investing, determining preferred pitches, waiting for them, and then swinging decisively, aka adopting your circle of competence as an investor, waiting for businesses that fit that criteria within your circle of competence, and your criteria on the management team, and your criteria on the return on equity, the revenue growth, the profitability, the price. Once things hit that certain criteria, you wait for them and you swing at them very, very, very decisively. And then here we go. But he is more than an investing guru. Warren built Berkshire into an enduring enterprise with his business partner, Charlie Munger. Top dog, Charlie Munger. R.I.P. Charlie, R.I.P. Charlie. It's so crazy that I was able to live in a lifetime that had Kobe Bryant. Like, think about this blessing, guys. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Michael Jordan, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, A-Rod, Who else? Like, look at all these greats that have like existed like all my time on Earth. Like I was alive when they were alive. Isn't that crazy to think about? Who else? Wait, Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, Tom Brady. Wait, is Peter Dinklage the little person? Is he? Is that the guy from Game of Thrones? Wait, is Peter Dinklage the little person? Basically saying only buying quality versus swinging at everything. That's facts. But CJ, people, like, that's a very simple concept for you, but so many people don't understand that, bro. Like, so many people don't understand that. Like, they get excited at, like, oh yeah, Steph Curry. But CJ, they get excited about like so many things that are shiny but worthless, and they swing at everything. Hey, D Wade. Oh yeah, D Wade. Oh, we also lived in an era. Of D Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh in Miami, the original super team. Nah, I don't think they were the original super team. I think the original super team was the Detroit Pistons, 2001 to 2004. I think that's the original super team, right? Detroit Pistons, or like the Bad Boys Pistons. Wait, the Lakers? You guys think that's the original super team? What? Wait, which Lakers though? Which Lakers? Okay, wait, y'all debate that while I focus on this letter. Okay, so Warren built Berkshire into an enduring enterprise with his business partner, Charlie Munger. They combined world-class capital allocation with the vision and leadership to create a business fully equipped to transition from founder-led to one well-positioned for the next 60 years and beyond. More than these achievements, what endures is how Berkshire treated its shareholders as true partners for 60 years. Warren has frequently expressed his respect and appreciation for Berkshire's long-term shareholders, who represent one of the most remarkable owner bases of any publicly owned business. He invested alongside us, wrote with candor about both mistakes and successes, and welcomed us to Omaha each year for open, unfiltered discussion. His annual shareholder letters and direct interactions at Berkshire's annual shareholder meetings are the clearest expression of Warren and Berkshire's commitment to partnership with our shareholders. Hey, chat, chat. Low-key, should we start doing Chat Capital annual letters? I think we got to have a Chat Capital annual letters, right? I think we need to have Chat Capital annual letters. I remember that story. Berkshire Hathaway actually was a failing textile business. It wasn't a holding company to start. It was a textile business. And then he converted that into a holding company. And then he started, the real like legend started to come when they bought insurance businesses. Guys, that's when they started to get that float. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Berkshire. Okay, no. We are fortunate to have Warren as Berkshire's chairman in the office. Wait. Oh my goodness. We are fortunate to have Warren as Berkshire's chairman in the office 5 days a week and available to us as we underwrite insurance, operate non-insurance businesses, and deploy capital, including equity investments. Warren also continues as an owner of Berkshire, although his shares will all go to philanthropy over the 10 years or so following his passing. Wait, isn't that crazy? He's still going to have ownership of Berkshire Hathaway, but all of his shares are going to go to philanthropy. God bless him. That's so cool. That's actually so freaking cool. That like Warren Buffett's personal wealth, what's his net worth, is going to philanthropy. What is he worth? $150 billion, chat. Warren Buffett is worth $150 billion. Isn't that crazy? And he's going to put all of his wealth into philanthropy. That's so cool. Like, you can do a lot of impact. You can make a real difference with $150 billion. Isn't that crazy? All right, so to invest in Berkshire has long been a vote of trust in our founder, a trust that now rests with Berkshire. Your capital is commingled with ours, but it does not belong to us. Our role is stewardship. That stewardship has shaped a culture and reinforced a set of values that are not the result of our success, but the result for it. I am honored by our board's decision to appoint me CEO of Berkshire and humbled to succeed Warren as I write my first annual letter to you. Warren is obviously a very hard follow to act. Yeah, sure. So don't mess up. Okay. Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization, why it exists, how it... Wait, guys, this is so relevant. Because, like, this is my first year starting a holding company. My literal inspiration, My little inspiration is Berkshire Hathaway. Stepping into ownership of like businesses with like real employees, real people. We're about to be deploying it to public markets. This is so freaking cool. Wait, me and Greg Abel both have this. This is our first years on the job. It's me and Greg's first year on the job, Chad. What the freak? This is so freaking cool. Okay. Anyway, so stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization, why it exists, how its culture shapes its people, and what values guide its decisions. While you will see similarities and differences between Warren, Charlie, and me, we share the view that Berkshire is shareholder oriented to an unusual degree. He only made $100K a year? Yeah, guys, I don't even want to tell you what I'm putting as my salary from Dreamline and from the Porco. You're going to be like, how are you going to live off of that, Kenny Finance? I was like, I'm going to figure it out. I will say though, chat, I am choosing to pay myself less than a lot of the employees that we have. Yeah, and that's true. I'm choosing to personally pay myself through my W-2 annual salary less than what I pay most of the workers that we have. You know, isn't that going to go crazy? Because like I don't want cash. Like chat, hear me out. Like I honestly like, and this is not for Jack Capital. This is for me. I don't want cash. I really just want at least my ownership of the wealth to remain in the system compounded for as long as possible. And if that means we got to buy James Chat Quality Learning, I'm so down to buy some learning centers in Minneapolis. Okay? I'm so down. I'm so down. Yeah. But we will have efficacy, and we will be having, all right? We will be having audits. We'll be having audits so they can see that we're actually teaching students. We will have an actual population of students that will be part of our learning community. You dig? Hey, Kayvon Music's in the Discord. What up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Discord, Kayvon. Okay. Okay. Pause, chat. I gotta figure out on Gemini, how do I make a Discord video chat feature on my Kenny Finance server that I have to drag names into and not everyone can join? Okay. My man. Let's try to figure this out. Watch me figure this out, chat. Watch me figure this out. I'm about to cook up. Defining the parameters. Hold on, Gemini is going slow. Gemini might not know how to do this either. Okay, while Gemini's figuring that out, I'm gonna freaking read the rest of this. Okay. So while you see similarities and differences between Warren, Charlie, and me, we share the same view that Berkshire is shareholder oriented to an unusual degree. My understanding of Berkshire is in this way began in 1992 when I moved to Omaha to join Cal Energy, then unaffiliated with Berkshire. Cal Energy was partly owned by Peter Kiewit Sons and chaired by Walter Scott Jr., who was also a Berkshire director. Walter has succeeded Peter Kiewit as the firm's CEO and set a standard for leadership that mattered greatly to me. My specific role, he's an energy guy. Wait, chat. He's an energy guy. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I have to have a voice channel. I have a waiting room and then the studio. Wait, verify the move members permission. What? Okay, that's a little confusing. I'm gonna need you guys' help on that, on the Discord thing. Anyway, okay. So I met Warren and Charlie after becoming the Mid-American Energy Holdings and was acquired by Berkshire. I admired how they worked together to build an enterprise that reflected their beliefs about business and life, and those beliefs fostered Berkshire's culture and values that continue to guide the company today, enabling it to endure through market cycles, disruptions, and change. Our durability comes from knowing who we are. And wait, can't we have AI read to us? I just thought about this. Can't we have AI read to us? Where's the reading thing? Right? Right? Is it just me? Reading. That's how you know how lazy I am. The thing is, I get distracted. I'm a slow reader. Let's do read PDF. On PDF, Adobe to me. Okay. Open the documents, click view, and then read out loud, and then activate read out loud. Oh, okay. So we do this. Wait, what the heck? What the hell? What the hell? Let me pull this up. Downloads. We're gonna download this. Yep. Download that annual letter. Okay, here we go. And then menu, view, reader mode, read mode. And then with the read mode, wait, how does read mode work? It didn't show me how to do it. Okay. Then read mode, read to end, Control Shift B. Oh, Control Shift Y. Okay. Control Shift Y.
Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated. To my fellow Berkshire shareholders,
Oh.
Warren Buffett is arguably the greatest investor of all
this
time,
part, this part.
with generations benefiting from his investment acumen. He has also been a remarkable CEO, executing in the past. Warren has spoken about how he draws inspiration from Ted Williams.
Oh, okay. Next.
More than the
Next.
we are
Hey, chat, we did
to
it.
invest in Berkshire has long been a
There you
vote
go.
of trust in our
We like our voice.
Asterisk.
Chat, do we like
I
our
am
voice?
honored by our board's decision to 1.
Dude, this voice, that voice sucks.
Stepping into any leadership role.
That ain't gonna work. We need Emma. We need Emma. Emma.
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization,
Yeah, right here.
why it exists, how its culture shapes its people, and what value.
Wait, this voice sucks? You guys don't like this voice? What voice do you guys like? Do we like Emma? Do we like Ryan?
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization.
Ooh, wait, that's a Ryan's got a W voice. But then there's also Ava.
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization, why it exists, how its culture shapes its people.
She sounds like she works in HR. What about Andrew?
Stepping into any leadership role begins.
He sounds like he's fresh from a scandal. I'll pass on that. I will pass on that. Or he sounds like the compliance officer when you have to do the compliance training. What about Christopher?
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization.
This sounds like a scammer. What about Jenny?
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding.
Nah. She sounds literally like a bot. I think Emma and Ryan had great voices.
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding.
That sounds like I'm reading the Bible. Doesn't it? Don't it sound like I'm reading the Bible? Y'all ever read the Bible app? You know what I mean? Y'all ever did the Bible app, but then like had to like when you're doing the Bible reading or your Bible plan, y'all like you do the voice? That sounds like Ryan. How about this one?
Stepping into any
Dang it. I feel like, are we chalked?
Stepping into any leadership role begins with
Are we gonna do I think we do Ava from HR. Do we do Ava from HR?
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization.
Let's do Ava from HR.
Stepping into any leadership role begins with understanding the organization, why it exists, how its culture shapes its people, and what values guide its decisions. While you will see similarities and differences between Warren, Charlie, and me, we share the view that Berkshire is Herholderian Tedto an unusual degree. My understanding of Berkshire in this way began in 1992 when I moved to Omaha to join.
Okay.
My specific roles at Cal Energy matter little today. What matters is that it was an extraordinary period of personal development. I felt fortunate to live in Omaha, a city that represented a form of capitalism grounded in fundamentals and advanced by values, anchored in businesses built to last. Across industries such as insurance, construction, railroads, manufacturing, and soon energy. I met Warren and Charlie after Cal Energy became Mid-American Energy Holdings, and was acquired by Berkshire. I admired how they worked together to build an enterprise that reflected their beliefs about business and life. Those beliefs fostered Berkshire's culture and values that continue to guide the company today, enabling it to endure through market cycles, disruptions, and change. Our durability comes from knowing who we are and how we operate. That deep understanding of the role our culture and values play in our success is shared by our unique shareholders, our partners in this enterprise.
Bet.
Through my engagement with you at annual meetings, I recognize how you want us to succeed together and to do so in the right way. Berkshire's culture and values form the basis of our operating framework, which shapes the strategy we pursue and the choices we make as we build Berkshire. As CEO, the framework governs how I lead every day. Our owner's time horizon extends beyond the tenure of any individual CEO. I will not be your CEO for the next 60 years, as simple arithmetic makes that, shall we say, an ambitious plan. However, 20 years from now, when I will have just a fraction of the tenure that Warren had, my intention is that you, or your descendants, will be proud that your company is even stronger. Culture and foundational values. Berkshire's success depends on our nearly 400,000 employees. Their commitment to applying our culture and values across Berkshire's operating businesses, from See's Candies to Geico and everything in between, and in every circumstance, is central to our progress. Our success also benefits
Why'd you
from
say
our
progress
board's
like that?
leadership and ongoing alignment with our focus. 2. Last month, I sent a letter to our employees to emphasize that Berkshire's culture and values remain unchanged and will continue into perpetuity. It is important to share with you the full articulation of this statement that was provided to them, with additional observations shown in regular type about what they mean to me personally. Based on my experience at Berkshire, while these values are listed individually, they are mutually reinforcing and inseparable. Berkshire is a unique conglomerate, intentionally designed to allocate capital rationally and efficiently.
Rationally and efficiently.
Insurance is our core, and we also hold substantial investments in businesses across many other sectors. Our approach underpins our goal to be
Wait, chat. Isn't it so interesting, though, how they kind of like characterize themselves as an insurance business? Isn't this crazy? Hey, Josh, what up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Okay, Josh, first and foremost, happy freaking Saturday, legend. Hope you're doing incredibly well. We are reading, Ava's reading to us. Ava is our AI reading agent. We are reading the first annual letter of Berkshire Hathaway under Greg Abel's new stewardship. It just came out today. It is usually one of the most important pieces of investor literature that pops out every year. Like literally, like some people in the street used to have like reading parties for when as soon as it comes out, everybody like reads it and reacts to it. This is gonna be all over the news tomorrow, Monday. People are gonna be talking about like, oh, Greg Abel's first annual report at Berkshire Hathaway. So we're gonna read it together, and it's like a big deal because it's like it's the first one that Warren Buffett didn't write. You know, so you know, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Berkshire got a large chunk of their capital used for investments from acquiring Geico. Facts. Geico is a cash flowing asset. What do you think we should be buying? Like for the holding company, what do you guys recommend as like crazy big cash flowing assets that just like spit out cash that will allow for us to like redeploy into public names? What do y'all think? Like insurance is a big business, of course, as long as you can like not have to pay out any like, you know, actually pay out any like insurance claims. So if you underwrite things that don't really like have a actual event. But what else do you guys think? What are good cash fund assets like that? What's equivalent to insurance?
Stewards of our shareholders' capital, maximizing the growth in Berkshire's intrinsic value per share over the long term. We are committed to strengthening the great legacy built by Warren Buffett and his business partner Charlie Munger, ensuring it endures through our commitment to excellence. Our culture begins with a partnership attitude. Our shareholders are our partners whose trust we have earned and must work to keep. Their interests are at the center of our decision-making. This attitude goes well beyond Berkshire's corporate office in Omaha. It extends across our operating businesses, where employees embrace an ownership mindset, managing our shareholders' assets as if they were their own. We think in decades, act with discipline, and uphold our commitments. Stewardship is embedded in how we operate, reinforcing that our culture is a system for generating long-term performance, not just a set of beliefs. Charlie's comment on May 1st, 2021, that Greg will keep the culture will forever resonate with me. It was a reminder that our culture is our most treasured asset, a call to maintain what defines Berkshire, and a challenge to ensure our culture continues. When I led Berkshire Hathaway Energy, BHE, Berkshire's culture influenced how we operated. When capital was allocated or underlying risks were assessed, Warren's questions consistently cut to the heart of the issue. Beyond that, we were entrusted with real autonomy to run the business, always focusing on our customers and taking a long-term view. That owner's mindset is expected from every Berkshire leader. Our foundational values, the foundational values that follow, are statements of principle that we embrace fully and strive every day to achieve. 3. Decentralized model. We seek the best managers.
What's that mean? You talking about crypto? Nah.
To run our operating businesses, who in turn lead talented teams. We operate a decentralized model with autonomy grounded in deserved trust. We minimize bureaucracy to provide our managers the independence to focus relentlessly on their business. In return, we expect accountability and integrity in performance. This autonomy attracts exceptional people to Berkshire. As I transitioned to Vice Chairman Non-Insurance Operations in 2018, the leaders of those operating businesses shared a similar question. Will the decentralized model and their responsibilities change? I assured them I had lived the culture of autonomy paired with accountability and seen the results. Decisions are made faster, with better knowledge and greater conviction, when they are made by those who are closest to the business and have accountability for its outcomes. This will not change. Our CEOs will never have to navigate layers of bureaucracy or have short-term earnings expectations dictated to them, leading to long-term value destruction. Our decentralized approach is a competitive advantage, attracting managers who thrive on autonomy and deliver on accountability. Berkshire must have leaders that reflect its principles and not principles that fit individuals. Integrity. We uphold Berkshire's reputation for integrity, as demonstrated by alignment between how we think, what we say, and what we do. We make decisions that uphold our culture, communicate with candor and transparency, and deliver on our commitments. The result is a reputation that is earned, not claimed, through cumulative principled conduct. Every action reflects a deliberate effort to deepen the trust placed in Berkshire. For over 25 years, at each shareholder meeting, we played a clip from Warren's 1991 Salomon Brothers congressional testimony, "Lose money for the firm, and I will be understanding. Lose a shred of reputation for the firm, and I will be ruthless." Our commitment to integrity has always been steadfast and uncompromising. We know integrity is not a quality you admire on a shelf. It is an active quality that must be earned, re-earned, and maintained daily. We will encounter business successes and setbacks. When we fail, we will say so. Doing the right thing also means rectifying our errors. A great example of both is BNSF's resolution in 2025 of a long-standing dispute with the Swinomish Indian tribal community over crude oil shipments across tribal lands.
He's very PR
The
trained.
BNSF decisions that sparked the dispute were made long ago, but the current BNSF leadership built a partnership rooted in communication,
I saw a TikTok about
understanding,
that,
and
James.
respect.
It's a lot, right?
BNSF acknowledged its past mistakes and apologized, paving the way
Where's the
for
full list
mutually
at?
beneficial agreements that allow it to meet customer needs while operating safely on tribal lands. 4. Across our operating businesses, we make choices every day about how we conduct ourselves. We have hundreds of thousands of employees who are good people and act with integrity and do the right thing. But in any large organization, a small minority will fail to meet our standards. We will not tolerate such behavior. When it occurs, we will act decisively and ruthlessly to address it. Protecting our...
All right, chat. We got to get Kayvon in the mix. What's up, Top Dog?
You want me to join now? You want me to join in a few hours?
You ready? You ready now?
Whichever one's better for you.
Let's do now.
Okay, give me like 5 minutes.
Tell you, this guy ain't log chat. This guy. All right. All right, just text me when you're ready, all right? Or call me when you're ready. He ain't locked. Chat, he ain't locked. All right, he ain't
Our
locked.
integrity and reputation is a never-ending journey. You can rest assured that we will remain relentless in this effort. Financial strength. We maintain a fortress-like balance sheet, ensuring Berkshire's foundation is never compromised. We preserve this financial strength by using debt sparingly and prudently.
Okay.
Our substantial liquidity enables us.
What's Berkshire Hathaway's like debt to EBITDA though? Like, how do we figure out what their Oh, chat. I lucky didn't realize how long this is. Chat. This is like 100 pages. Oh my goodness. Okay. You get the gist. I don't think we can listen to this whole thing. It's amazing though. It's an amazing it's 18 pages long. What? Okay, but I highly recommend if anybody, I'm gonna read it on my own time. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna do what I just did, but listen to it at the gym tomorrow because we got a lot of stuff we gotta crank out today. But I highly recommend for anybody that wants to listen to read this. It just came out. I didn't know it was 18 pages. He also adopted Warren Buffett's freaking yapathon. They just be yapping, yo. Anyway, I want to see what Berkshire Hathaway's I want to see what their debt balance is. MD&A. Oh, it's crazy. They break down each portfolio company's operating performance. That's impressive. I never knew they did that. That's really cool. Okay. So you can actually see like what some of these cockroach businesses look like. Wait, CJ, does Berkshire Hathaway own TPL? Do we know? Do we know if they own TPL? Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here we go. Berkshire Hathaway and their subsidiaries consolidated balance sheet. Also, guys, shout out to their team, their legal team, their accounting team, their finance team that summarizes all this stuff and puts it into like this annual report. Because like doing consolidated reporting like this is usually like ridiculously complex. Usually it's ridiculously complex, chat. Okay. Okay, so they break it out between insurance and other, and then railroads, utilities, and energy. Okay, so they're sitting on $321 billion of cash as of the end of last year. Oh no, yeah, this is still cash. And this. So essentially $370 billion of cash. This is their equity investments. Huh. Wait, this is crazy. That's such a big cash position. Why would they put it in treasury bills? Treasury bills hasn't really like moved. Isn't it like why doesn't Buffett actually put it in like index funds? That's what I'm so confused. If he talks about all this stuff, like why is he letting his cash sit in treasuries? Why not just have your cash sit in an index fund? Because if you've been sitting here with like this large amount of like cash, imagine $370 billion growing 10%. That means you get $37 billion of just like returns. 37 billion. Chat. What do you mean percent he's getting? He gets a different percent? Includes unsettled purchases of U.S. Treasury bills of $167 million and $12.8 billion, respectively. Such amounts were included in liabilities and were shortly paid after, respectively. What rate do you think you get? How do I see that stat, James? How do I see that stat? Wait, what? He's getting an average of 8 to 13% on cash? Wait. How? I thought, wait, what? What the heck? Probably from a bank? Right? Like probably from like a bank? What do you think? This is very important. Bonds. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, thank you, Richard. How you doing, Top Dog? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic day, Richard. We're not listening to music on stream because I want to show my respect to those that are celebrating Ramadan today. But we'll have music on Twitch later tonight and tomorrow for streams. But I just wanted to show my respect for folks doing Ramadan today. Not the full Ramadan programming through the end of March, but for today, I'm just showing my respect. Just showing my respect, guys. You know? And Richard's my PR rep. +1 for PR. We got to donate to local charities. Give me a charity to donate, guys. But anyway, if you guys haven't been hydrating, get you some good stuff to stay hydrated. I'm drinking this green juice. I'm sipping on this green juice. I feel so locked. I feel so focused, chat. We are actually reading, Richard, Warren Buffett's, I keep saying Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway's first annual letter post Warren Buffett retiring. So this is the first annual letter that came out of Berkshire Hathaway with Greg Abel as CEO. You know? Imagine deploying $350 billion. He should buy Tesla. Low-key, he should. Like, if I were, but he's being very safe right now. You know? He's being very, very safe right now. Let me see. Let's also read Warren Buffett's first letter. Why is the first search his first wife? Why do y'all care? First letter. I want to see the very, very, very first one. 1977. This is the very first Warren Buffett letter. No, really. Wait, when did Berkshire? Right? Boom. And Berkshire Cutting. Okay. Oh, in 1965, that's when Warren Buffett bought it. And they gained control in 1965. When did Warren Buffett start writing letters? Yeah, right? Like not 1965. Okay, because the tradition began in 1956, right? Okay. Ooh, this is like a vintage find, low key. This is a vintage find. The earliest letters, often called partnership letters, began as early as 1957, though the annual formula letters for Berkshire Hathaway started in 1965. But the ones on here only started at 1977. So there's some vintage letters we need to find. We need to find some vintage letters, guys. Where are the vintage ones? Like I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing going. Okay, as of his final letters, okay, he would no longer be writing letters. The complete collection of his shareholders' letters is available on the Berkshire Hathaway website. It's not. Oh wait, here we go. For those that are interested, a book that compiles the full unedited versions of each letters between 1965 is available for sale. Hey, you're trying to sell me stuff, Berkshire. I'm not trying to buy nothing right now. I ain't trying to buy nothing right now, Berkshire Hathaway. Wait, is this the Warren Buffett way? Is it? Or you could just like buy all of Warren Buffett's annual letters. Let me see. Okay, I want to see Warren Buffett's 1965 letter. Berkshire Hathaway, 1965 annual report. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we found some vintage goop. I found it, chat, I found it. Vintage goop from 1965, Warren Buffett's letter to shareholders. Guys, you are going to see the 2026 annual letter to shareholders of Chat Capital later this year. That's going to be so freaking cool. That's going to be so cool. Wait, is this the same one, A-Dub? I think this is the same one, right? Ivy Business School PDF? I think this is the same one, right? But even then, like, he had a pretty sizable portfolio, right? That's a pretty sizable dang portfolio. But these are all the portfolio companies in aggregate. So at the time, Buffett had $775,000 in cash. Equity investments, he had $2.9 million. Notes payable to bank, accounts receivables, inventory. American Capital. Oh, Focus Compounding has the collection from 1957. Let's look at that. I want to find like the very first one. Focus Compounding. Focus Compounding. Berkshire Hathaway, 1957. Give me that. I want that good goop. Yeah, this. You sure this is real? Oh, 1958. Okay, wait. Okay, this is the very first one. What? The second. We need the first. Where's the first? 1956. What about this one? Okay. I guess the very first one is this one then. Wait, what happened, James? What happened, James? Spread the news, spread the news, spread the news. While you do that, I'm looking at the very first annual letters. And guys, I'm so serious when I say this, that if you literally read every single letter from 1957, this could be record breaking. This could be record breaking. Hargo Ben, that's not new news though. That came out like a few hours ago, didn't it? Didn't that come out a few hours ago? And then James says the most intense offensive operation in the history of the armed forces of the Islamic people will begin in moments. Oh. Iran confirmed his death and said they will respond soon. Wait, who wrote what you just said? The most intensive offensive operation in the history of the armed forces. Oh, that's what they said. Oh, they're going to retaliate. Oh, Indian media covered it 10 minutes. Bro, get off of Indian media. Go to The Economist, CNBC. You can't afford to have late news. But they're going to attack some of U.S. alloy. They're going to attack. I said alloy. That's how you know I'm playing Arc Raiders. They're going to attack U.S. ally because they've been attacking Dubai, UAE, and other stuff that I've seen, right? Low key, though, CJ. Low key. Guys, I'm trying to figure out the first annual letter ever. Okay. Hey, Dub, do you know where to find the very, very first one? Where's the very first one? Okay, here we go. How do we see this? Hey, Dub. Okay. Warren Buffett's 1956 letter. Warren Buffett, 1956 annual letter. It's like, hold on. Bro. They're trying to hide it from us. They're trying to hide it from us, bro. They're trying to hide it from us. Okay, we're going to start with the second one. The second one is like, okay. The second one is okay, all right? Now, in last year's letter to partners, I said the following. My view of the general market level is that it is priced above intrinsic value. This view relates to blue chip securities. This view, if accurate, carries with it the possibility of a substantial decline in all stock prices, both undervalued and otherwise. In any event, I think the probability is very slight that current market levels will be thought of as cheap 5 years from now. Even a full-scale bear market, however, should not hurt the market value of our workouts substantially. If the general market were to return to an undervalued status, our capital might be employed exclusively in general issues, and perhaps some borrowed money would be used in this operation at that time. Conversely, if the market should go considerably higher, our policy will be to reduce our general issues as profits present themselves and increase the workout portfolio. All of the above is not intended to imply that market analysis is foremost in my mind. Primary attention is given at all times to the detection of substantially undervalued securities. I have a question. How do some of these hedge funds and holding companies buy with big boy leverage? Do you guys know? Right? Like when they're able to like lever up crazy positions, like where do they get the leverage from? Like I assume they're taking out leverage based on their existing equity portfolio. But I assume also that if you have private businesses, you're levering up the private businesses to invest in the public markets. But what if you guys notice as like the smart, responsible leverage playbook, for investors. Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense, A-Dub. Thank you, A-Dub. You see, our chief investment officer, A-Dub, saves the day once again. Thank you, Top Dog Shredlord. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. My man, my man. My man. All right. So, the past year witnessed a, oh, shoot, it's my boy's birthday. It's a day's birthday. He works at a hedge fund. I got to tell Kayvon to tell him happy birthday. Oh, wait, also, let's call Boogie. Let's get all the boys. We're going to get all the boys in the mix. We're going to tell Boogie to hop on the Discord, too. We're going to have like a group crank sesh for all the friends. Have all the friends hop on a group crank sesh. Not fresh. Crank sesh. Crank sesh. And then we might convince Boogie to hop on our graders tonight. After we get work done. Anyway, so all the above is not intended to imply that the market analysis is foremost in my mind. Primary attention is given at all times to detection of substantially undervalued securities. The past year witnessed a moderate decline in stock prices. Coop up and wish a day happy B-Day. And I'll tell Kayvon before you join, wish oh, never mind. Oop, never mind. Oop. Okay, Kayvon's ready. All right, so Kayvon is ready. Let's drag Kayvon in the mix. We're gonna turn Kayvon into a value investor today. And also Kayvon can give us a the thing. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's literally what I was gonna text you, but you beat me to it. Boom, boom, boom. So my friends are all turning 30 this year, and like 30s is like a big deal for us. I don't know why. I think it's like a big deal for us. But we have to like plan to like link up for all the boys for the birthdays, you know? We got a plan for all the boys to get somewhere, somehow, link up and grab a dinner to celebrate. I'm celebrating my birthday on stream in Japan, right? I think I'm going to escape America. I'm going to go somewhere super freaking cool with a Starlink where I can still stream. And then I'm going to celebrate my birthday on stream. Chat. Okay, so join. I have to tell Kayvon, join the Chat Capital voice channel at bottom left. Then I'll... Oh, wait. Do the waiting room. We got to have a waiting room channel here. Okay. And then I can drag them to this. Okay. To this. Kayvon music? Kayvon music? Music?
Can you hear me?
Hey, what up, Kayvon?
Music? Can you hear me? Yo.
Mute my stream. But we hear you. Wait. Can you hear? Hey, chat. Can you hear Kayvon?
Can you hear me? Check.
Chat. Okay. And then I think you should be able to turn your camera on, right?
Oh, you guys can't see me?
Your camera is off right now.
Oh, it's because I'm in a voice channel.
Wait, there's a video channel and a voice. But you could just
Oh
press
yeah,
the.
no, I get that song.
Let's get the boy in the mix.
Oh wait, hold on. I know what's going on.
Hey, chat. Let's get the boy in the mix.
You ready?
Hey, what up, boy?
Yo, hold on.
Came out. Hey, I just figured all that stuff out while reading a Berkshire Hathaway annual letter. Boy, ain't nothing I can't do when it comes to tech. There's nothing. Bro, your stuff looks so clean.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, chat, say what's up to Kayvon Music. Chat. Wait, can y'all see him? Can you hear him? Debbie's in
Can
the
you
chat
hear
if you can hear Kayvon.
Wait, so this is how you're gonna just stream? You're just gonna show me on Discord like this?
I don't know what else to do. What you want me to do?
How do I get in your viewer
What you
so
mean?
that I can see you in real time? Because right now I got your YouTube pulled up, but there's a little bit of a delay. I'm just talking to myself. I can't see the stream.
But you hear me on
You know what I
Discord though,
mean?
right?
Yeah.
Chat, I don't know how to do that. Chat, how do I do that? All right. This guy thinks we got a Mr. Beast budget. All right. How about you understand that this is a bootstrapped operation? We are learning this stuff from scratch. All right.
Hey, why don't we? I mean, I doubt it's possible, but anything is possible. Why don't we do a live exercise for chat to go through just like you do usually on any of your LLMs? I don't care which one you use, and we figure this out.
Chat is Kayvon hops on for 5 seconds and he staffs all of us on work.
Here,
Oh,
we're
wait.
gonna figure this out.
Okay,
now.
wait. Okay, so Edgar says Discord screen share for him. How do I do that?
You or me?
Screen share your screen. Hold on. Why would I share my screen?
I
'Cause
want
you
to do a live interview with you, Kenny.
Oh God.
I want your community to understand how incredible Kenny Finance truly is.
Jesus Christ.
But I want to be able to do it while I'm on chat, and I want to see the chat.
Oh, you want to see the chat?
Like I'm looking right now at the YouTube, but it's just a little delayed,
Dang it.
like by 2 or 3 seconds.
Mm.
It's not the end of the world, though. We could do it.
Chat. How do we solve
Yeah, figure it
this?
out.
There's like but I think you would have to. I really don't know. He would have to also go live if he wants to sort of like see side by side our things, right? Chat. Oh, okay. Let me just hold on. I have my LLM up. I'm gonna say, how do I allow my guest?
I think you could build a viewer in OBS and have the feed be your Discord. I think if you could do that, that sounds kind of crazy, but that seems
I
like the way to do it.
Hold on. I think that might cook. If we add a source or a scene, we add a
source.
scene, and the scene is called Discord. Sorry, chat. 1 sec. And I add a application or display capture, chat. Window capture. Media source. Okay, I've added a media source, and no. Let's do scene. Game capture. Is it game capture? Oh, game capture. Discord 1, and then capture specific window, and then the window. No, because it's kind of doing the same thing. It's kind of doing the right. Chat, did I do that right? No.
Why can't we see you anymore though?
Because when I add a scene, it automatically goes to the scene. I don't know how to like lock a scene and then James, shut up. James, shut up. Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Where are the wizards in this? Game on. I don't know how to do this.
Hey, don't worry about it. The
We're
delay
gonna
is
figure
fine.
it out. We can do anything
Just-
we put
just
our minds to.
If anything, at least pull your screen back up. But
It is, right? I think it is now. Check. Can you see my screen?
no, we can't see you, chat. We can't see you.
Still?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
I can.
Okay. How do I here? Let's go to
Hey, W chat.
How
We need
do
$1 million.
I add a new scene to OBS in the background while I add a new one? so chat doesn't see a black screen. Anyway, how's your day, Top Dog?
Man, life is good, man.
You're looking good, bro. You look like you're getting good. You just look. Hey, check out the skincare. Wait, what camera do you have? Someone in the chat asked what camera you got. Hey, what's
This
up?
is a
What's up, Quan Money? How you doing?
This is Panasonic Lumix G9.
That sounds
It's
advanced.
a super high quality camera I got years ago, and it really wasn't for the webcam use case. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Got my mic up here.
Chat, can you
but I
hear him
can
okay?
turn
W's in the chat if you can hear him okay.
W's in the chat. But yeah, I got long story short, it's a camera, but I don't think it's optimized as a webcam. So sometimes it just goes off after an hour. I don't think it's a battery thing. I think it's because it overheats. So this thing might go out if I'm still here in an hour, and then it needs like 15 minutes. So I'm thinking about swapping it, but
Do you
for
use
shooting
on
like
the
video, things like that, it's
on the
fine.
camera side? Do you use a dummy battery or do you have it like the actual battery?
I need to get the dummy battery from DNA or B&H.
Okay, you can do Amazon.
Uh,
I think you can use any dummy battery, right?
But does the dummy battery prevent the overheating? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah. So the reason why
Oh, it
like your
does?
thing overheats is because your battery is like super hot, right? It's two things: the battery heat and then the processing of the actual camera. But those two together are chalked. But when you have your dummy battery, like the battery side of your camera is just like it's like flat and it doesn't have any like increase to the temperature. And then the only heat that you get is from like the actual camera processor. But I think most good cameras can like last hours just off of like the internal temperature heat. You know?
Off the strength.
Off the strength. Okay, chat. What is okay? Chat. They're telling me to press a button called Studio Mode. I've never pressed that button in my entire life. Does it crash stream? Does it crash stream? You know what we should do? We should honestly. You know how many freaking streamers there are, bro? We should just like pay one of those like kids to just like coach us one day of like end-to-end setup. Wouldn't that be a good use of investment? Just like find
Yeah,
somebody that's like the production or camera person for FaZe Clan and just tell them come here and just set up both of our setups to just be like bulletproof for everything we would ever want to do. That would be genius.
That's next time I come to your city. That could be our next project. Just like we did all those projects this past December to put us in the position that we're in now.
Oh, chat, we
That's the next-
celebrated Christmas together, chat.
W Christmas.
We celebrated Christmas together. We was locked in, bro. We was locked
I'm writing
in.
this right now. How do I add myself to Kenny's stream?
Yeah. Okay.
So that he can be on stream together while he's streaming from OBS to YouTube.
How do I? Edgar, what were you talking about? Edgar, you had an idea, right? How do I ensure that he?
Oh, go to window capture. There's a Discord window for window capture.
So if I do window capture, that's gonna share.
Oh wait, but that won't be good for me. Hold on. How do I? Oh, do you have like StreamYard or anything like that?
I can get it. I have Streamlabs.
I think you need StreamYard. I've heard of
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Chat, what is StreamYard? Easiest way. Oh, it sounds like another OBS. Yeah, multi-stream recording. There needs to be consolidation in this place. I don't know why there's like 14 different platforms for multi-stream and chat. WBNH. Garrett, you use B&H, bro? Are you guys still talking about the Middle East thing? CJ and James? You guys are glued to that, aren't you? Jeez Louise.
Oh, are you streaming from Discord and OBS or a different feed?
I'm streaming from OBS using display capture. I already have a source that's the window display capture, right? Because if I move you around, It shows everything that's on like one of my screens. So if I put you on one of my screens, you're here. Right. But what you're trying to solve for, I think what you're trying to solve for, to be able to see the chat in real time, is what is he trying to solve? You're trying to solve to be able to see the chat, right?
Like, I just basically want.
If you want to see the chat, I just need to screen share the chat for you.
I think, yeah, I just want to basically be able to see what I see on YouTube on my side with no latency. But it's not that big a deal. I think chat wants other things right now. Let me see. WB and H, Garrett. All right.
Shall
So
we play wait, you ever play you want to play Arc Raiders?
I've never played that, so I'm down to try. First of all, I wanna say some things now that I'm on this stream.
This
For everybody.
no political
And,
stuff, non-political. We're a finance channel. Nothing political, bro. Nothing political, bro.
No, I'm not going into anything like that.
Okay.
I was just gonna talk about this boy Kenny Finance.
Oh God.
So, first of all, here's what you guys don't understand. I've known Kenny Finance since he was just Kenny Johnson. And he was 18 years old. And I was 18 years old.
Broke as shit.
Quite a long time ago. And we were in college. And we met during the internship circuit while we were in college. And we had no money. And we both went to college. And as many aspirations as we had to be in finance and to understand finance, to make money, they were just theoretical concepts at the time. We did not know anything about how to actually apply this. We just had to apply it. So we had no money. And I remember vividly, we were both talking about our dreams and what we wanted to accomplish. And, you know, it was great. We vibed. And so one night we went to Reggae Fest. And look, you guys might not know what this is. But Reggae Fest
It's before their time, bro.
was an event in New York. It was at a venue, I forget what it was called, but it was in
BB
Times
King's.
Square, right where that. BB King.
Yeah.
And Reggae Fest was quite the time for Friday night, Saturday night. And it was a $35 cover. And I didn't have $35, at least on me. And I probably had a few $100s in my checking account. And my boy, one of our friends, Dowie, had a ticket, so I was covered. But he only had one ticket, so me and Kenny went to the door, and I was gonna get in for free, you know, because I had my ticket, and I figured Kenny already had his ticket. But when we got to the line, and Dowie pulled out his ticket, Kenny walked in front of me, grabbed the ticket, and walked right into Reggae Fest. Didn't turn around. He just kept walking, and I had no ticket. So I was waiting outside of Reggae Fest with not $1 on me. It was cash only. I didn't have cash. An ATM fee would have drained me. So I ended up not getting to Reggae Fest until like an hour later once I found an ATM, swiped it, got my cash, got back in the back of the line, and got in. And we had a great time, but I will always remember Kenny owes me $35. And it's a very important $35.
Chat,
So
that was like 50% of our net worth at the time, bro.
literally that summer, so Kenny had a fancy finance job. You guys know Kenny's pedigree. He's the man. But, you know, I didn't have that fancy pedigree, okay? I was just I was in an internship making less money than my rent cost me to live in New York City for that internship. Great internship. I learned a lot, but I was broke and I was in debt. But long story short, the most valuable thing to me was not how much money I had or didn't have, but it was a relationship that I was developing with Kenny Johnson. Now, fast forward. So he went to Michigan. I went to a different college, and we stayed in touch. And the years went on, and when we were seniors, we were both in Miami, and we both knew what we were doing next. We had our job offers, and we took this bike ride. Okay, we took this. We did spring break in Miami, and we just got these city bikes, and we just biked from Miami to Miami Beach to South Beach, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we were talking about our visions about what we wanted to accomplish now that we were going from these broke boys to these guys who actually have careers and our whole lives in front of us and not a single disadvantage in the world. We have our own agency. We got our own will to do whatever we want to do. And we started talking about our goals, and he was talking about everything he wanted to do in finance, and I was talking about everything I wanted to do in tech and in media and as a content creator and all of this. So we obviously stayed in touch because he's my boy. He did all his finance stuff. I did all my career stuff. And he was always like, super supportive about me making my music and always asking me questions. Little did I know that the whole time he was a closeted content creator. Okay? This guy, the whole time I thought it was just genuine interest in my stuff, which it absolutely was. But he was also super excited about wanting to get into it, but he wasn't ready to leave his job, and he wasn't necessarily thinking he could do it while he was doing a job. And you all know the pet. I'm not saying anything I'm not allowed to say. He has, he's had some pretty dope jobs in his career in finance. All that to say, I was making my music, but I was going, and I promise this all comes, I'm freestyling right now, but I promise this all comes together. I promise this all comes together. And it's that, this guy, Kenny, he would always encourage me. And I would tell him about how my music is growing and the unit economics, and he would tell me about the unit economics, how that perspective was interesting to him as a finance person. And I would tell him about my investments and all this kind of stuff because I went to business school for undergrad too. And basically he comes to me one day and he's like, "Yo, I'm making a YouTube channel and I'm leaving my job. Here's my link." And he has 0 subscribers. 0 subscribers. And I was his first subscriber, and I'll never forget. And he was like, "Yo, I want to do this content thing." And I was like, "Bet, like, show me, let me know if there's anything I could do to help, whatever." He starts doing it, and he quits his job, and he starts, he has his holding company, as you all know. And a year later, this dude has videos doing hundreds of thousands of views. He has damn near 50,000 subscribers. In a year, he's done, at least on YouTube, things that I haven't done on YouTube in the decades I've been doing this music thing. And I was like, wow, this is so impressive. How are you able to do this so quickly? And he told me about a bunch of stuff, but then I went and I was like, I got to see this for myself. So I went to his place, this past Christmas. And we obviously talk all the time. This is my boy. But, I went to his place. I was like, "Yo, let's spend 2 weeks together, just locked in." And, I got some producers I work with out there, videographers and all that. And I was like, let's just talk about, what did you do to have so much success so quickly in your content creator career? What have I done so far that has allowed me to have the success I've had as a content creator? Sure. But what can I learn from you that can, help me scale and compound and grow exponentially? And if there's anything I could do to help, I'd love to help as well. But just being in each other's presence might help us grow. I go and I watch this man work, and he is so locked in. Like, Kenny talks to y'all about these streams, and he's got this personality, and he's so funny, and he's so good at all of this. But this guy right here, he locks in. He doesn't just talk about it. He is about it. And it's been that way since I knew him when we were 18. And it's still that way now. That boy right there, that room he's sitting in, you see right behind him with that tree? Like, I was sleeping right next to that tree on an air mattress.
Right here,
Jack. And he'd be on his desk, and I'd be on that little mattress. And all that to say, in that 2 weeks, I promise this all comes together. So this guy, Kenny, there's a lot that I know about, his stuff that, a lot that I know about his kind of content plans and his holding company that that I won't share because that's more to come for you guys to get excited about later.
Oh, they
And
already
he
know
has some
about it.
stuff,
Already shared the deets and stuff on the chat.
and there's some stuff about me that I've been cooking up that I won't share right now, but you'll all see it unfold. But we were just kind of talk about it, right? And we built systems. The whole point of this I'm trying to give you guys a story just to illustrate the relationship between me and Kenny, but also to let y'all know that this guy is really him, because he's not gonna say it, but I could say it. And he didn't ask me to say it, but I'm gonna say it because chat, y'all are a cool crew. I see y'all in the chat all the time. So I'm just let y'all know this guy's him. But we built systems, okay? We built systems that scale. Basically, how can I do what I'm doing and not spend more time, but just do it smarter and all this other kind of a thing to get 10x, 100x the impact that I was doing before? And how can he do the same thing? We were exchanging ideas and building systems. And now, I mean, when I was sitting in his, at his plate, so I peaked at like 67,000 monthly listeners on Spotify years ago, super unsustainably. Like I was putting out music, something did well, I was promoting those ad campaigns, whatever, but I didn't have systems. So anytime I got busy with whatever else I'm doing or anything like that, I didn't have a foundation to sustain it. So my floor, it's just like any market, any chart, came down to like 15,000 monthly listeners, and I was there for a little while. And I was there when I was in Kenny's place, on that mattress. But we built systems there where, from the routine that I have and just my day to day and the teams that I have in place on the K-Von Music team, whether it's the people responsible for, my content strategy, people responsible for my video editing, people responsible for my mixing and mastering, people responsible for my community management, my marketing, my tour management, my merch line, all that stuff. How do we build it in a way where it's really like I said, an automated system, almost like a conveyor belt, but that is super genuine because it's my voice. It's what I want to pour out. It's the world that I want to build with my music and do it in a sustainable and scalable way. And when I was sitting with Kenny, we built out how to do that sustainably without burning out. Like he just said, my skin's good. I'm sleeping good.
Yeah.
I'm the healthiest I've ever been, and my music is doing better than it ever has, and it's because of these systems. Now I'm at 35,000 monthly listeners, and I modeled it out because I'm a finance guy too. I modeled it out, and now we're gonna be at 50,000 monthly listeners by the next time I see Kenny in March or April. We're gonna be at 100,000 monthly listeners by June, July. The goal is 6 figures of annual revenue in K-Von Music by the end of the year, and 6 figures of monthly revenue in K-Von Music by the end of 2027. So all that to say, anything is possible with systems. I've been dropping a lot of music. I've been dropping a lot of video. I've been doing a lot of stuff that you'll hear about if you're along with me on the ride there. But there's nothing more important than that. And this guy right here, this Kenny Johnson, Kenny Finance guy that you guys get to talk to every single day, is a master of it. He builds systems in everything he does in his life. And everything he says, he talks about it, he is about it. So all that to say, this is my brother for life. One of the people I hold closest to me in my heart. And I apologize for the rant, but I just want y'all to know this guy is him. And Kenny Finance, I want to give you your flowers. We appreciate everything you do for the community and everything you do for the rest of us. So much love, brother.
Hey, chat, K-Von Music in the freaking mix. Chat, you don't know this, but bro, I ain't supposed to be here. K-Von ain't supposed to be here. He ain't even touch on it. We got the most underdog out of underdog stories you could ever come out of, bro. And the fact that he has consistently been one of my biggest supporters and cheerleaders through every single step of my journey is like the greatest. Y'all know I love Jesus, right? Y'all know I love God, God. I think God has intentionally placed Shredlords in my life to execute on my missions. Like he's given me such a camp of dogs
that are like best in class overperformers, elite, like S tier human beings at everything that they do. I think I made a tweet the other day where it's like, I said, I think I have easily the most impressive human beings as my friends. And it's like, I will stand by that like, if I will brag a bit, but like, if you look at the roster of my friends, chat, they are some of the most elite human beings you will ever encounter. And I'm glad that they engage in our chat, right? We got Boogie that pops in the chat. We got Kayvon here that hopped on the stream. We got some other folks that hopped in through anonymous names. I know they're in here, but sometimes anonymous names. But it's just like, I could not have chosen that on my own. That's a pure blessing right there, y'all. And it's like, I am the biggest proponent of like, you are a product of who you're surrounding yourself by. If you want to be an investor, you got to surround yourself around investors. If you want to be healthy, you got to surround yourself by people that are healthy. But I've done that in a way intentionally to where like, I've been able to surround myself by people that are like pushing the boundaries of what's possible in their industries, right? Pushing the boundaries of what's possible with like human potential and capacity. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't even place Kayvon into a bucket of like an industry. I can't place some of my other friends into a bucket of a profession because like they've surpassed that already. Like they aren't great doers at something. They are like great doers, period. To where I guarantee you, if Kayvon wants to insert himself into the financial services industry, give him 6 months and he will wipe the floor with everybody in there. Right? If he wanted to go be a finance YouTuber, if he wanted to be a travel YouTuber, if he wanted to be a TikTok dancer, if he wanted to be anything, Kayvon has developed, most importantly, the mental models and the systems of truly what it takes, I think, to unlock peak human potential. And that is like selfishly why I keep him around, right? Because that's my freaking boy. But it's cool when it's like we all didn't start that way. That's what's freaking awesome. Like we all didn't start that way. We all were unpolished. At least me and Kayvon, we were like the poorest out of all of our friends, broke, and it's like had absolutely nothing but a dream and maybe 50 cents each. You know what I mean? Like my first internship, my granddad had to like borrow money to send $20 so that I could eat cheese pizzas for the first month, $1 slice each. Right. So I had $20 to eat for the first one. Right. Like easily off of that. But to meet each other in that environment and ecosystem where like we had nothing, we had a vision, we had hustle, and we just became natural friends off of that. And then over the last handful of years, like we known each other a long time, damn. Like knowing each other throughout that period, compounding into pure mastery of mental models and systems. Like it's like, guys, let me keep it a buck. Like we've already expanded from like broken nothing to like uber rich for our age bracket, right? It's like if we're just speaking facts, it's like I don't think any other person at our age bracket is doing anything that we're doing unless they're a founder of like $1 billion AI company. That's it. Right? That's it. Everybody else, I don't think they can touch us. So like we've already hit that point, but it's like now it's like the superstar point beyond that of mastering like human psychology, potential, systems, and execution. Like that's what's like really cool. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I was just like super excited to just like think and reflect on like our 2-week Christmas journey. Cause it's like Kayvon is like being a crazy intern right now. He's like shadowing everything that I'm doing. He's like asking me all these questions about these machines and stuff that I'm building. But it's only because it's like I'm in like the most dire year of my life where it's like I burned the boats and I'm betting it all on me this year. And I'm building this playbook and Kayvon gets to like see it all. But what's awesome is he can like take different pieces of what I do that work. He can refine things that don't work well. He can avoid things that I messed up on so that like for the things that he has ambition wise that he wants to do, he gets to have 2.0, 3.0 version off of it. So it's one thing to meet your friends when you're all broke and poor and have nothing but a dollar and a dream. It's another thing to get super freaking rich with your friends. It's another thing to like grow into the mastery of the systems and everything. But then it's another thing to the point where you are all entering seasons of burning the boats, and it's staged and phased to where you can iterate and compound off of each other. Like, that's what I'm trying to make the point here, chat. To where it's like, when you have friends, which I don't have friends, like they're all family, right? Like, when you have family that are built for this kind of life, and you can not only compound individually, but you can compound collectively, it is dangerous what you all can accomplish. When like you've hit the stratosphere of like going to the moon, compounding off of each other and compounding together. Right now, I am compounding off of one of our friends that is one of the best hedge fund investors in finance, right? Kayvon is like compounding off of like my experience on YouTube and trying to do content and trying to stream, right? Boogie is compounding off of like our private equity friends, right? Like we are all compounding off of each other, and it's like absolutely insane. Eric's about to come out with some content, y'all, and he's compounding off of like our gaming friends, our gaming content, little things like that. So the way how like this whole system works, not individually but collectively, is incredible. And then you add on top of that the perks when the waterfall of returns start to hit of just like cash flows, distributions, and then what happens 20 years from now? I have $1 billion private equity portfolio. One of my friends has $1 billion hedge fund. Kayvon has a billion streams a month music catalog. Boogie has his own $1 billion private equity fund. Eric has a $1 billion energy consulting or renewable energy company. Next thing you know, it's like every single one of our last names is set for at least 5 different generations, right? And like that's where you unlock crazy synergies. You know? So, and that's why I say, Jack, you don't need to have 5,000 different friends. You just need 3 to 5 savages that have made the conscious decision of I would rather die besides hitting my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally burn the boats. And then also I am the most selfless person with my experience, my resources, with my money. Because I want to see every single one of my dogs, my shred lords, win. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, selfishly, like I care too much. And I decided, all right, I kind of want to spread some of this greatness through our live streams. So that's why I started streaming. Because it's like there's so many people out there in the world that are just like us, Kayvon, that don't have that circle in person with them. And I was like, what if we made at least a Discord for the dogs? But then what if we also made like a YouTube for the dogs? You know what I mean? It's where it's like every day when I stream, they can at least come in and interact with other people across the world that also got that dog in them, that also want to share resources. You know? So now we have like a whole sister side of the organization of our efforts on this YouTube world where I call them shred lords. But bro, they're crushing it, dude. They're supporting each other. They're sharing resources. They're in the Discord talking about ideas, and they're compounding off of each other. And bro, that's the greatest impact we could have ever made. You know what I'm saying? So WK Von definitely. And it's just like, bro, it's just crazy to think about that and just reflect how like we really went from like absolutely dirt poor nothing. And chat, I'm not talking about like poor of like, oh, I can't go to Whole Foods this week. I got to shop at Trader Joe's. Chat, I'm talking food stamps. Chat, I'm talking, you guys don't understand. I think I made $14,000 my first internship in New York, like net. That is more than my mother made her whole year, chat. Right? And then now bro, you know what we're doing now? Bro, this is great. Y'all lucky it's Ramadan. I would have played the dang song right now. Y'all lucky it's Ramadan. Go ahead. What you got to say, Kayvon?
I was gonna say, no, thanks for sharing all that, you know, and you've been very generous to me.
And guys, by the way, we talk like this to each other on FaceTime like twice a week. So this isn't like a first time thing. We literally FaceTime each other and talk.
We're
like
about to
this
get into
every
some
day.
other fun stuff for chat. I got some questions for you, Kenny.
Yes,
But I was
sir.
gonna
Go
say you've
ahead.
been very generous to me, Kenny, on sharing what you think me being in my content journey kind of did for you, and inspiring you to start. But I'll be honest with you, like while I appreciate that, it means a lot that you say that, but like you've already taken this thing to a whole new level, on YouTube doing numbers in a year that you know are things that took me years to get to, doing doing those numbers on Spotify or Instagram. And like I said, I haven't even done them on YouTube. And so to see you kind of doing that, I have no doubt that you could take this wherever you want to take this. So I have some questions for you. And I think chat would appreciate the response to some of these questions. Also,
Hey, in
chat,
chat, any questions for Kayvon or me, you can put it in the chat. We're gonna answer all of them as long as they're appropriate and respectful. So we'll answer any questions.
So Kenny, like I was on your YouTube, and where's your weekly videos at? What's the strategy?
Yeah. So chat. Someone else asked that in the chat earlier today. You asked like where the weekly videos are.
Yeah.
The content catalog is taking a massive upgrade starting second quarter. And it requires a handful of things. It requires budget funding. It requires creative capacity. And it also requires intentionality around channel DNA. Because right now, what I notice in the algorithm for YouTube, like chat, you gotta like study, like YouTube is not like you make videos and put it out there. YouTube is actually a very complex puzzle to understand the algorithm, right? Chat, I guarantee you, if I put out a video right now focused on what happened to gold or what happened to Nvidia's earnings, mega topic, but I'll get 200 views, right? But if I make a video focused on like the 5 boring businesses that you can go purchase today, and I do like my regular production, I would do like my regular listicles, and it's like the same banger effort as the last ones, 20 to 50,000 views. Pretty consistent, right? But if you want to think about the longevity of a creator on YouTube, that's what I spent like our 2 weeks when we were doing, and like a little bit after you left, around like, what do I want the longevity of me as a YouTuber to look and feel like? And I think the more that you can unlock repeatable formats, the more that you can unlock like actual worlds for your viewers and have like an immersive storytelling type of experience, I think that can drastically change the game for like the longevity of the channel. So I like to say this is like my 2.0 version of Kenny Finance YouTube. And what got us from 0 to 40,000 or 30,000 subs is not what's going to get us to 1 million subs. I think to get us to 1 million subs is going to be the catalog of repeatable formats. So what we're doing is now, since YouTube's at the point where it's like, I told you guys we have a very valuable audience, all the brands want us, we're not putting a video out unless we have a branded partner that's willing to sponsor the budget for the good high production. Why? Because if you want the quick tactical how to do something, I'm literally here every night. Just hop on the stream and talk to us. We're not mean. Just talk to us on stream. So when it comes to like the broader educational YouTube world, you can just talk to me live on stream. And my goal is to be the biggest finance streamer in the world with that. And I think it's going to take 2 years to hit that. But on the main catalog content, we're adopting the Ryan Trahan, Cleo Abrams approach of like IRL, high production, branded partner videos that instead of weekly are going to be bi-weekly or monthly, but like incredible digital immersive experiences. So that's like the thesis. Like, so the channel strategy, and it's like all my competitors are probably watching. They can probably take my strategy now. But the channel strategy is going to be like, if you look at like Ryan Trahan's channel, he's not putting out a video every Wednesday or Friday, right? If you look at like Cleo Abrams, she posts once a quarter max. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those type of videos are very, very, very intentional and immersive. And it's like the videos that we're doing, it's like, I'll give you guys now, like the one that we just signed the brand partner with on Wednesday, when I told you guys we had a new brand deal, we're doing a video for them on like CEO for the day. To where like we're going to a boring business and we're going to be the CEO of a boring business for a full day to show you guys the entire operation process, management process, leadership, customers, sales, dealing with investors, all types of things. That's the theme, or AKA the format, but the repeatability of it is plumbing CEO of the day, HVAC CEO of the day, septic cleaning CEO of the day. The second one, I think I told you guys like 2 weeks ago, we got like that brand partner. This is gonna be super exciting, but it's gonna be like the $100 challenge to showcasing like how you can build a $100 boring business at one place, second place, third place, fourth place, little things like that, right? So that's the key there. So it's like, it was like a tough decision to pull back on the volume, but it's a smart decision because once we start on that route, like we're not stopping on that route because of how like long-term committed. Like chat, video wise, we have the next like 12 videos that are like our high production ones already booked out by brands. Like they're booked out till June, which is crazy. And it's like
once a month.
yeah, once a month, right?
So that's cool. I have a question. So
And we also have
what
Kenny
does
Finance
it,
Live, which is the daily one. So
but so the thing that's interesting to me, I think this is good education for your for chat, but also for anybody else watching and for me. So you're gonna have this monthly super premium product, and you have this daily, more raw, candid, uh, interactive community product, which is great.
yeah.
Does it hurt to have a weekly product? Like, why not still do what you were doing, which got you to 48,000 subs? Why not keep doing that? Get people even more excited for the once a month super premium product.
I think you can do that on different channels, right? I think you can do that on I think there's two answers to that. I think there's what allows for creator creativity and then what allows for brand consistency. And I think on the brand consistency piece, if I wanted to do weeklies and get consistent results in the formats that have proven to work, every week it would have been a video on 5 boring businesses you could buy under 50,000, under 100, under 150, under 200,000, under 250, under 300,000. Like that is the winning format for like private equity YouTube. You know what I mean? And that is good. That is okay. But I don't think it's what's going to get me to Mr. Beast, Cleo Abrams, Johnny Harris, Ryan Trahan level of content. There's no element of like a purple cow theory in it. It doesn't, like, I think about content as like an investor, actually. Like, I want to think of like, what kind of content can I make that creates a clear barrier to entry and that has a very differentiated moat. Granted, my background is already my most defensible moat. My personality is my second one, and then my production value is my third one. But like on the surface, the general rule of YouTube is they don't click, they don't watch. Where can I build a moat in that piece? Like, where can I create a moat in the thumbnail title arena, right? The moat there, I realize, is having that same type of educational experience around what makes an incredible boring business, and having that be more immersive, more proprietary to my network and access, more IRL, where I'm doing it actually in person and they can see me actually doing it instead of like adding a desk, which creates a higher level of credibility. And I think that will give me a better, I'm betting on it. I think that's going to give me like a better wow factor. Because right now, if you go on YouTube and you were to look up 5 boring businesses to buy, the unfortunate truth that I realize is I was a first mover in that space, I think, like me and Cody Sanchez. We have credibility in that space, but now it's become incredibly saturated and crowded to where it's like there's a bunch of knockoffs that are doing the same content as me. And I want to be like so differentiated to where it's like it's hard to actually like replicate me. And I talk about the purple cow theory sometimes, but the purple cow theory, guys, is that like when you're driving down the highway. Hey, Dale, thank you for this up. The purple cow theory, guys, is that if you're driving down the highway and you look to the side of the road and you see a bunch of cows, you're not going to stop and pull over because of those cows, right? Like they all look the same. White cows with black dots. The purple cow theory is that in a sea of similarness, in a sea of just like cookie cutter lookalike cows, if you just so happen to actually see a purple cow, you're going to stop and pull over, right? Like that's like a really big deal. You need to like stop, pull over and see what's going on with this purple cow. That's kind of crazy. So like for the main channel, Kenny Finance, we are trying to adopt the purple cow theory to our circle of competence, which is private equity, YouTube, right? And I think in order to do that, I have to do things experience-wise and content-wise, which is very, very, very differentiated, very, very, very hard to replicate, and has such a flavor and a taste of personality that is like hard to like replicate. Like the content ideas we have is like, all right, look, for the 5 boring businesses you can buy under $50,000, of course I can make that video again. Find 5 businesses under 50 grand that you can buy. I can make that video again. Or I can literally force myself for 7 days to build a cash flowing business with only $1,000 that cash flows. You still get the exact same learning experience. You still get the exact same listicle. I could toss that in there. But it's such a differentiated like experience and immersive world that you truly feel part of. Because the whole aura now is like building in public, ungatekeeping finance on Wall Street. So why not actually go out and do what I'm doing normally, sourcing, diligence, businesses, right? But like do it with like an immersive like filming experience. Like show you actually what it takes as like the CEO of a day, right? Like if you're the CEO of a day of a business, that is a true site visit of diligence. Like here's a case study. Two video titles or formats, same topic. The topic is how to diligence a business before you buy it. For some reason, all you private equity heads, you guys love that video style, right? How to diligence a business before you buy it. That's like one of the number one questions every business buyer is like asking. 2 ways I can do that. I can sit at my desk and I can make a video that says how to diligence a business. And I walk through each 5 steps to diligence. I already did that before, right? You guys just got to go watch it, right? Or I can make a video on CEO of the day of a plumbing business, right? Or of a software company. And as the CEO of the day, we're in the offices, we're touring the facilities, we're looking through the inventory, the COGS, we're going to speak with customers, we're understanding what drives revenue, we're talking about all the operating expense lines, we're talking about the difficulty of hiring and scaling. You will come out with so much more of a greater appreciation of being a better investor by seeing it in like an immersive experience versus me sitting at a desktop, which is a very repeatable thing because anybody on YouTube, anybody can pop on, go on ChatGPT, type in how to diligence a business, and then read a script, and then make an exact replica video of me. They can copy my thumbnail and they can copy my title. And if they already have more scale, their video would do better than mine. You get me, chat? So like that's the first part around like purple cow theory for the channel. I'd rather make more purple cow theory experiences around the topics that I know you guys care about: the sourcing, the diligence, the funding, the actual acquisition, little things like that. And then the second thing is like the personal enjoyment out of it. And you can tell when Kenny gets disinterested in a topic on YouTube because he then pivots it to something else, right? And I think I told you guys this before. It relates to AJ. AJ I think was our second subscriber or third subscriber. He's my cousin back home that was living with his parents, swimming in credit card debt, didn't have much going on, at least like on paper. He was a great human being still, but like didn't have a savings, didn't have a retirement. And actually when I started the YouTube channel, Kayvon knows this, my first 20 videos were personal finance. Remember that, Kayvon? Like it was all personal finance, right? How to save, how to budget, how to get a credit card, how to like pay off a credit card, like very tactical things like that. There is an entire world on YouTube on the personal finance side. And if you look at the personal finance YouTubers, I don't want to call out their names, but if you look at the personal finance YouTubers, there literally is like it's a hack, actually. The hack is you repeat the same video every 6 months with a different title and thumbnail, but it's the exact same topic. And they all have the same roster of like 30 to 50 video topics around saving, credit cards, investing apps, etc. And like me conceptually, and why do they do that? They do that because finance has the highest AdSense. So if we get crazy views, we crush it. So what happens? Just repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again, right? That's the YouTube playbook, right? If you're using YouTube as a money grab. So just like keep dumping that out. Like if you look at, go on any one of them, like Humphrey Yanks, he's really big. He's not going to care if I say this. If you go on Humphrey Yanks and you look at the last 5 years of his videos, each year he literally has a consistent schedule of repeating the same video every year, probably around the same time, right? How to like, why does your net worth explode after 100,000? What are the top 5 investing apps? How to invest during little things like that. Should you buy or lease a car? Should you buy or lease a house? Right? And I went through my first half of my first year making those videos. And then I was like, it got to the point where it was like renewal time to do those again. And I'm like, well, this is not fun. Right? Like people would ask me like, oh, what are your thoughts on budgeting? And it's like, just go to the first video I ever made on it. And I summarized it literally all there. And I think the last video that I made of that personal finance stint was everything that I learned on Wall Street in 15 minutes, something like that. And that took every single concept of personal finance and it summarized it in 15 minutes. So that way, it's like, why would I have people just waste so much time in their life watching 15 versions of a budgeting video when the playbook is literally right there from the start, right? So then I pivoted to the private equity side. And I was like, that is like actually really exciting. So now on the private equity side, what is private equity? Well, I made a video on that. Then like how to buy a business. Well, I made a video on that. Then it's how to source a business. Well, I made a video on that. Then how to diligence one. I made a video on that. And then it's like, all right, well, which one should they actually go out and buy? Well, there's like now 10, 20 different listicles on my channel, right? So it's like, if you want the playbook is there, right? And what I was supposed to do, what all the strategists told me, my team told me, they were like, all right, now it's time on the calendar to rinse and repeat the private equity catalog you made. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it's going to scale me to 100,000 subs and stuff. But it's just like, is that fun? Right? It's like, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to get into like the vicious cycle of annual catalog renewals of the exact same thing versus challenging myself to just make things that are just like this is like a once in a lifetime experience. Like, when am I ever gonna be a CEO of a plumbing business? Right? When am I ever gonna be like the CEO of a music empire? You know? So I
So
lost
this
I
is
lost interest.
fascinating.
I was bored. I was like, the catalog's there. Now it's just like, now I'm doing stuff that I like.
So that's fascinating. I mean, I think that's the crux of my question, and probably curious from your subs too, is that like, look, you could have gotten. I mean, you can still get to 100,000 subs, 200,000, 500,000, a million subs with doing that strategy. Do you feel like it was less about building the audience with up to date catalog renewal information, and it was just more about you just want to love the content you're putting out?
Yeah. Yeah. If I
Got it.
put up, and this goes to like the live stream community, because you guys are fam. If I put out another listicle on the 5 businesses you can buy under $50,000, it'd be very boring for me to make. Right? I won't have fun, you know, because it's just like, guys, it's simple, you know. Right? For some reason, it really works, but it's just like it'll feel like a job. It'll feel like a job, and that's what started to happen with YouTube. YouTube started to feel like a job. You know what I mean? To where it's like, all right, you have to do these certain catalogs, you have to speak on these certain topics. And I was like, all right, it feels that way for like a bulk of the small and medium creators, but then it seems as if like the mega creators get to do what they want to have fun with it. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, you know what? How about this? What if for 2.0 of the channel, I make these banger purple cow experiences, and I just keep doing that for 10 years, and I retrain the algorithm to put me in the experiential private equity bucket. And like, I challenge the norm of what the whole private equity YouTube niche is supposed to look like. Like, what if I did that? Like, what if I did something that no one in at least private equity YouTube has even thought about doing? Well, Cody does some of these, actually. So Cody does this really well. But like everyone else, it'll be like really hard for them to replicate. What if I did something like that? And that, I think, is a more worthwhile endeavor and a good use of my time. Because if you look at the unit economics, like it's like the return on effort for something like that, it's just, bro. If I'm gonna do anything that's like a job, anything that feels like a job, I'm gonna put it in the whole co bucket. I'll make way more money on that. So, you know.
Okay, got something else for you. And I got a little surprise for chat if they're interested. And if you're interested, Kenny, which is that, first of all, someone in the chat, shout out to Chat W Chat, brought up a really good suggestion that big brain moment and a really simple thing to do what we tried, which is, Kenny, can you see if it just lets you screen share what you're doing to my Discord so I could just see what you're seeing and then I would have no lag?
Yeah. Let's try
Or would that mess it up for you?
Let's try this. I'm gonna share OBS. You see it?
Let me see. Watch stream.
It might be small.
Yeah, it's small. A little bit less lag. I'll just do what you were doing. It's still a lag, so
You still see it?
I don't think it. Yeah, but just do what you were doing before. Actually, does this look better to your viewers though? To have that stream?
They don't see what I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It just allows for you on Discord to see it.
Got it. And then on another thing, first of all, Ramadan Mubarak. I love the wait, hold on, I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me now?
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. First of all, Ramadan Mubarak. I loved the that shout out earlier in the chat. And
you're not allowed to listen to music?
Well, I love that you're respecting I love that you're respecting Ramadan, and I know that there's varying levels of how strict folks practice, and I think something that one of the but just something that I love is just like how inclusive your community is, and how many different people you got, which is awesome. To be respectful to anybody in here, chat. I think the person said it earlier. They were like, "Hey, you guys can still play music. I'll just mute it on my end. Drop anything in the chat if you don't want us playing music, or just as a warning, mute your thing. But if everybody's okay with playing music, and Kenny, if you want it, and if chat wants it, I have a song dropping this Friday, and if you guys want to hear it, I can play a little snippet, but only if y'all want it. Like, because y'all always want $1 billion, and maybe you just play that. Kenny.
Okay,
But
first and
yeah,
foremost,
drop it in the chat if you want a snippet of a song that drops this Friday. But also, if you don't want it, it's all good. So.
Hold on. Hey, chat. Hey, YouTube, vote on that dang YouTube poll. Should we have a Kayvon leak? All right. Hit yes or no on the Kayvon leak. All right. Let me know what we should do. Let me know what we should do on the Kayvon leak. All right. And this guy is an amazing, talented artist. This is like a real deal thing here. And it's I don't think you've ever like leaked something like this, but oh shoot, it's already coming in as yes. People are already voting. Yeah. Do you guys want to have a Kayvon leak? All right. I personally do.
While they're voting,
wait, but challenge me on the YouTube side. Challenge me on the YouTube side. This is where I have awesome friends to challenge me on the YouTube side. Because here, let me give you the summary. Like the whole brain of Kenny YouTube is like also, and the no BS answer is like, I'm trying to close this deal. So like trying to close this deal. And guys, I told you guys on stream, like this is the hardest deal I've ever closed, and I've done $1 billion transactions. And for some reason, this deal is the hardest thing I've ever closed. But once that's done, yo, Kenny's popping. All right. But also the strategy for YouTube is like, I want to make main channel Netflix worthy content. We started Kenny Finance Live YouTube channel, which is the second channel where I can upload as much as I want. We have daily shorts coming out on that. We have like 2 or 3 long forms coming out a week on that. And that's like anything I want in the finance niche. Because if there's going to be like a money grab for like the finance CPM, that's what Kenny Finance Live is for. But for the amazing experiential stuff that wins freaking Emmys, right? I want that to be like the Kenny Finance main channel, right? And it's so much more fun making those kind of vids. And if I have to just keep doing that listicle stuff, fine, I'll do it, but I'll dump it on the Kenny Finance live channel. Or I'll just, we talk about this stuff naturally live on our live streams. So we'll just take those clips and put it on the Kenny Finance live channel. So we're still doing it, right? That the output numerically is still there. It's just shifted to a different channel, you know? And that is scaling faster than the main channel did actually. So it just takes time there. But, the content creation game is amazing. Yeah, hey, Richard, we're giving you all the inside goop, bro. We're giving you all the inside goop. And we should do like a screen share and share all the systems too and shit too.
my only like, you know, if you wanted me to challenge you on it, is that like, I'll say this, like I've, you know me, I've been making music for a long time, right? And where I've had success has been sorry, every time I put you on a different screen, the lag gets me. The thing that I've kind of the thing that's worked for me is like, and it's worked for you too. Zooming out, like one of the biggest lessons I learned from you is something, it's kind of like, you know, these things all along, and then you believe them, and then you start overthinking them, and then you try all these other things, and then it takes that journey to just land in the place where it's like, oh, I had it right the first time. I just like didn't know why it was right, and it's still that simple. And to me, it's like, you might have seen the meme. It's like the left curve, the mid curve, and the right curve. But it's like the goofy looking, not that smart looking dude on the left side is like, oh, you know, just drop good content consistently. And then in the middle, there's like the miserable looking dude, and the miserable looking dude is like, oh no, like over explaining why you can't, it's not as simple as just dropping good content consistently, da 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 da. And then on the right side, there's like a wise looking Jedi dude, and he's like, drop good content consistently. So basically like the wise Jedi and the goofy, not very smart looking guy are saying the same exact thing, arriving at the same simple conclusion, and the majority of people are at the top of that normal distribution in the middle of that curve overthinking it. And I think for me, like that, I was making music, finally making great music, finally, like, the hardest part, I thought like, oh, I made great music, but like I just don't have the connections and the money and the marketing, da 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 da. And I was like, no, that's not true. I just wasn't making great music. Like my music wasn't that good. And then I was like, okay, finally the music got really good. And then I learned, but then I started making excuses where I was like, oh, I don't understand the marketing. Oh, if only I had this money and that money, that's that and the third. And then I got those things. I finally like addressed every single excuse that I ever had. And then I started doing it and it started working, putting out music consistently, good music, marketing it, whatever. But then I stopped for all these reasons. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then my momentum kind of, started to go away. And it wasn't until I just got back to making great music and doing it consistently and having the systems to do it consistently and sustainably, where I was like, oh, if I just kept doing that thing the whole time, I would have had an even stronger foundation to then build this bigger vision on top of. And so I think in your case, like, you've figured out already how to make a great product. Your version of music is your content. And I think this live streaming product is a great product, like seeing Chat Capital, AUM on the bottom right, and seeing the tickers at the bottom, and seeing chat, and then you being the center of it, and like being why we all tune in every day. Like it's incredible. You're so good at this, and you were also very good at what got you the platform to get these folks to experience this live, which is your flagship once a week Talking to Kenny, but really highly produced, well produced thing in this niche that no one talks about quite like you. Like, I don't know who you see as your competitors. I follow a lot of the same people, but like there's a reason you grew so fast. And it's that the reason why you grew so fast is because kind of like somebody's talking about, like Garrett's talking about Google Trends to find what people are searching for around your niche. It's like, yeah, that's YouTube. It's like, what is the thing that everybody's searching for and that they want that there's no content around? Right? Like, where is there high demand and no supply? It's just like any business. And your content is and was that. It's like, who on YouTube with the credibility and the pedigree that you have is talking about this kind of a thing? Like, nobody. And anybody who isn't talking about it as well as you are, isn't as thought-provoking as you are, isn't as effective as communicating it as you are, and doesn't have as great of a video product. And doesn't have the personality you have. Like, you're a Blackstone, KKR, Morgan Stanley, all this other stuff. And like, you're a cool ass dude. Like, you're a homie. You're like a streamer, bro. And you like that doesn't happen. Like,
play our graders.
Yeah, like that just doesn't happen. And so like the fact that you are that, it means a lot to people. And shout out to everybody who tunes in the chat every day. But like, these are the people who are really in it and really keep the community going. But like, this is the bottom of the funnel, like the most loyal, the people who understand. If you look at a funnel, it's like it gets smaller as you get down to the bottom where where the most value is. And so this is that. But your top of funnel and your middle of funnel is filled with literally tens of thousands of subscribers, but hundreds of thousands. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already millions of individual unique people who have watched your content and who have been impacted by you. All of that to say that I think as a music artist, what you said resonates. And as a content creator, you feel that you have this content that you put out and you want to love it, and you do, and you loved it more when it was the first time. You don't love it as much when it's like a catalog revival. But there's other people who really love it and they want it, and now they're missing it because you're not giving it to them every week. And I know like you got your own life to live and you probably don't feel like doing that and you want to go do this. If you were, and I know you're really busy, but if you were too busy for it, I wouldn't be saying this. But I know you're busy, but you still live stream every day. So you got the time. All right. So I think like if it were me, and this is easier said than done because I had this product market fit, what I call Kayvon market fit with my music, and then I stopped putting it out, and then I had to start putting it out again after our session. But when I look at the stats, 62% of the people who've listened to Need You, the song I dropped in September, have saved that song. 62%. A high rate is 30%. Like, that's a high industry rate with major label artists who are getting millions of dollars behind their songs. Like, they're getting 30%. And I'm getting 62%. Gold Chain, 45% of the people who've listened to that song are saving that song. So basically, the last 2 songs I put out, half of the people who listen to it are saving it, which is insane. 1 in 2 people who hear a song, and there's a reason why those songs are being streamed like crazy right now. And so, what is the answer for me? Is like, keep dropping music for them, and then also stack on that foundation, a better foundational product. But like, if I just stopped dropping music and just made them wait for that bigger thing, then of course it's going to be good. You're going to come out with that premium product. It's going to be amazing. This channel is going to scale to millions of subscribers. You're going to hit all your goals, and all your subscribers are going to be happy, and all of that is all fine and dandy. All I'm saying is, it's about quality content. Just like we started with this left curve, mid curve, right curve. It's like, it's about quality content, and it's what is the bar, the highest bar of content quality that you can sustain, and at what cadence can you sustain that consistently? Okay, put it out at that cadence. Like, that is the holy grail of growing on any I don't care if it's YouTube, Spotify.
Say that again.
What is the highest quality bar of content that you can sustain?
Yep.
And at what cadence can you sustain it?
Yep.
Deliver that on that cadence. So what that means for you is like, okay, you could deliver this streaming product every day. Okay, do that, right? Most people can't. Like, you put a lot of hours in this every day. That's a lot of your time. We'll see how long you think this is worth your time, and your community think this is worth your time. For now, it is. Great. Your weekly videos, you had the bandwidth to put out, which is an incredible product. I showed my team, not even the people who were just working on the YouTube stuff, but the people on my team working on everything else, whether it's like Spotify, whether it's and not just Spotify, but like streaming and DSP stuff, or my CRM platform, or my merch line, or whatever. Literally, I was showing them your YouTube videos, which have nothing to do with music. They have nothing to do with what outside of the people working on YouTube are doing, which, by the way, thought your stuff is amazing, and also work with people who have channels that are your size of your channel, smaller than your channel, and bigger than your channel. And they were all like, wow, that's an incredible channel. Literally talking about you, saying like, yeah, he's going to grow. Like, there's no limit to where he's going to grow this channel. Like, you are having impact and influence more so than you even realize. And like, you're just not putting that out anymore. So like, that would be my pushback. Again, I think you'll be fine either way. But
what if you don't love it anymore?
Yeah,
what if I was very honest and said it was very boring to make those, and it wasn't a high use of if you not dollar time, but like happiness of the time.
Yeah, I would say this is like really philosophical question. My take is like, well, it depends how you look at it, big picture and zoomed out. Like, for example, you love everything you do for your holding company.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there are parts of it you don't love. But you love big picture. So for example, maybe you love these things. So I'm not, these are just examples. But maybe you don't love all the compliance stuff that you have to do, but it's critically important. Maybe you don't love all the accounting or the tax work, or maybe you don't love the calls that you might have to have with certain stakeholders or regulators, or banks, or whoever is giving you these loans, or whoever it might be. Like, there some parts about it you probably love, and that's why you're great at it, because you just love the game. But there's other parts that probably are not ideal, right? Like, a lot of quarterbacks who are the greatest quarterbacks, sure, they can take a hit, but I'm sure they don't love being sacked by Myles Garrett or sacked by Mason Crosby. Like, they don't love that part, but they know they got to sit in the pocket and sometimes take a hit so they could deliver the pass in a tight window and score touchdowns and win Super Bowls and win games. And so, like, in this case, I would say, look, if you didn't love what you're making content about, period, then yeah, like, you shouldn't be doing it anymore. But, like, if you don't maybe love that you have to put out a weekly video, but it gets more eyeballs to your channel, it trains the algorithm more so that more people can see the stuff that you do love that's going to come out later, and it's going to build your audience, and it's not that hard for you to make. Like, for you, like, those are super easy to make. Why not? You know, like, that's just my take. But to your point, like, there is something to be said about loving every single piece of media that you put out on this channel. And if you don't love those content pieces, then maybe you shouldn't do it. So I'm just giving like one pushback devil's advocate POV, but I do think the not loving it and everything else you said about just like shifting the tonality or even just like the theme of your work is valuable too. So it's your call.
Yeah. I do think making content, at least like, isn't hard. It's expensive, but it like isn't hard.
Right.
It's just like making content that you love. It's kind of just like there is a world where I could put out a listicle on boring businesses to buy for like 10 years straight. Like, it does
Yeah.
exactly what the algorithm wants. It would be like, bro, it would be I don't know how to describe my lifestyle. It would be so I'd rather have an AI clone make that. You know what I mean? And I'd much
Yeah.
rather make videos where it's just like, okay, like, instead of me giving you like a teaser of like, hey, a link, instead of me making a virtual LinkedIn post, let me literally bring you into a world to show you like the real stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
Right.
when it comes to like our streams, I'm at the desk right now because it's like I'm NDA privy, right? But chat,
Right.
if I didn't have like if we were closed, we will be at the offices, we would be on site, we would be going to different offices in Miami, banging on doors, getting customers. It's like, that's why I like the streaming product, because it brings you into the world that like a listicle can't, of like actually showing you how to like do these things, you know? And it's I think I'm kind of like going a little bit too left field with like the approach of trying to do immersive, actually like doing it on camera. And I need to probably gradually make that jump, but that is like really stinking fun. Like, instead of me saying, all right, these are the 5 boring businesses in Japan, bro, let's go to Japan. Right? And let's like
Right.
actually spend 24 hours at a matcha farm and show you like the operations of that. Like, that's not hard to make. It's expensive, but it's not hard to make. And it's like content that can come out, you know?
Right.
And like, that's where it's like super exciting. So I view the live stream product as like, hey, while the main channel algorithm is about to be retrained, I'm still here to answer the questions that you had when you watched the listicles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if I think about the top questions that I get asked all the time across all my socials: how to buy a business, which businesses to buy, how to fund it, etc. Right? That is the question that someone naturally asks themselves in terms of curiosity when they go on YouTube and search any kind of video that I have, or like in our niche. It's like, how to buy a business, what businesses to buy, right? In my opinion, that's like a very straightforward question to answer on live stream. Right? Get your butt on live and I can just literally answer that for you, instead of wasting thousands of dollars and like trying to put out a freaking instead of trying to algorithm hack just to like answer that for you. Like, hop on here for free, and people that want to like pay me one-on-one for it, like, you got to pay a big bag for that, when you can honestly just hop on the live streams, you know?
I feel it.
But when it comes to like the world of content, like for the channel, like the main channel, it's only going to be things that like I can't answer in a blog post, I can't answer in a newsletter, I can't answer in a LinkedIn post or community post. It's like you just gotta be there, right? You
Right.
just like really gotta be there to feel it, you know? and it's and it makes for like, I think about this really in terms of like when I'm like 80, like I'm never gonna stop doing YouTube, by the way. Like when I make like 80, when not 80, like when I'm like 80 years old and I look back on like my time spent, you know,
Yeah.
I want to watch my catalog when I'm in the nursing home. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm like, chat, when I'm in like the nursing home, I wanna rewatch my catalog just to see what did I do in this whole world of like content creation.
You're
And when
I,
I'm 80 years old, do I want to watch 17 episodes of a list of a listicle, or do I want to see myself go through incredible challenges, either live or through like a long form experience that was like that told like a really cool story, you know? And
right.
granted, it honestly is like a very tough decision to make that because you're compromising growth, you're compromising content earnings, and you're compromising yeah, just those two things, right? But like when you I know we talk about this for like the business folks. Like if you're not doing it for like the growth, if you're not doing it for the earnings, and you're doing it for the satisfaction when you're 80, you might as well do what's gonna make your 80-year-old self proud. You know what I mean? And I think it's like the experiential stuff for me personally for that. So that's the way how I view that. And it's like earnings wise, yeah, I'm shooting myself in the foot. But what I realized though is like you got to think about the return on invested capital. You know what I mean? Like that's the other big thing too. Like we talk about that. If you're a business owner, you got 3 key decisions: reinvest into your existing business, acquire a different business, or put your money in the public markets. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, don't let
Yeah.
anybody fool you, bro. And don't let anybody fool you on the content game too. Content is a very expensive endeavor. it is a very expensive endeavor, chat. Content is insanely expensive. You guys wonder what? I don't know how many people left in the stream, but like I'm gonna show you guys the whole unit economics. It costs for a really good thumbnail artist $100, $150 per thumbnail. Per thumbnail. Right? So you already know how much I spent my first year on thumbnails, right? That's for a good thumbnail artist. $100 to $150 US. How much does it cost for an editor? An editor costs that's really good. And I hired Ali Abdal's editor. I don't know if anybody knows Ali Abdal, but he's a dog on the productivity YouTube space. I hired Yana, J Cuts, absolute homie. It costs about like per video, could be, depending on like the pricing structure, like $1,000 plus per video. $1,000 plus per video. Chat, right? And then when it comes to like having like an assistant, there's like you got to pay them like hourly to like help with like comments and all that stuff. And then what are the other costs, right? Thumbnail, editing, team. If you have an audio engineer costs about $400 to $500 per video. Little things like that. So when people say like in the comments, oh, clippers. Oh, that's for live stream. That's for live stream. But people are like, oh, I love your content. Like, that's really cool. Like, yeah, thanks. It costs a lot. You know? So you got to understand where it's like, what's the return on invested capital for that to do another year of like insane burn in a YouTube product that has like 1% of the returns. Like 1%, like I'm a finance guy, chat. If it has like 1% of the overall returns of what the holding company has. Like as an allocator of capital, if I just put Kenny Enterprises and I'm allocating all of my capital, I need to put every dollar that I have into the holding company. Right? That is what is the logical Warren Buffett style approach towards content. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least for the short term, every event, especially if it's like, guys, do you see me having a 9 to 5? Right, chat? Do you see me having a job? I live in Laguna Beach with no job. So this is like all off of muscle and savings, right? So if I want to like keep doing this and not have to go back working at KKR, I should probably allocate my resources efficiently into something that has the highest return on invested capital for the short term, you know? So I need to allocate every dollar I have into the holding company, which we did this year, right? We started doing this in November of last year, investing into the holdco, and then really doing it like now, like first quarter, right? And now, tactically, the allocation of dollars has unlocked a deal that's about to be cash flowing that now is going to soon pay us eventually, theoretically, more than what we made at KKR, right? Like guys, I had so much money coming in from KKR. I could have anybody on any team for content, right? But now that we don't have like the influx of like salary income, it's not that smart of a decision, right? Like, I don't want to fool you guys and think that like, wow, like his first year on YouTube, like he's crushed it. Yeah, but it was literally a venture business, right? We were probably burning more than Series A companies. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's not sustainable if you don't have a good source of capital. And if we kept, and this is like the honest truth, I don't think I told you this, Kevin, but if we kept burning into main channel style production that was exactly the same, it could have impaired what we were accomplishing on the holdco side this quarter, right? Like if I didn't pull back on the main channel, like big box production, which we've been doing, not even big box. That's not even big box. If I didn't pull back, I probably wouldn't have had enough to do the equity injection. You know, I would have to
My boy was down bad.
like sell investments, and this is just like pure cash. I never want to sell. I never want to sell investments. You know what I mean? I never want to sell investments. I want to always leave investments. I'm talking like pure cash available to just like for free money to play around with. Or like how you like emergency savings, right? If you want to just like survive and build, have emergency savings. And another 2 or 3 years of like YouTube spend didn't really make that much sense because it would like took all the emergency savings, which we had to use for our equity injection anyway. And even if I did it with YouTube 5 years down the road and we get to as big as I really think I want to be, the monetary returns are still like 1% of what we could get on the holdco. So what do I look like being a finance private equity YouTuber if I'm making poor capital allocation decisions? And Richard, you asked a good question. Does brand deals or digital products cover it? Well, the cool thing is I don't sell digital products, right? Like we have all this cool audience. If you guys notice, I haven't sold the deal team yet, right? Because it's just like, I don't know if I want to do that ethically, but I should. But but then the brand deals do cover it. The brand deals do cover it, but the brand deals, it's not an underwritable thing. It's tied to brand budgets. It's tied to like their CPMs of like how they think your channel is valued, etc. I'm lucky to where like they value it really nice and they want to like book us out still. But it's like, it still loses money relative to how much it costs to like put those videos out, you know?
No, I mean, look, you know your numbers
What's up, Retail?
better than anyone.
Hi, mentor. Go ahead.
I was just say, you know your numbers better than the rest of us. So I think, just appreciate your transparency. And it would be different if you were just a content creator because you would put all of your stuff into growing the channel. You probably wouldn't have even as aggressive of a burn because you'd have more time. So you'd probably just learn how to become a great thumbnail artist. Or even if you don't become as great as the ones that you're paying $450, if you become 75%, 80% of as good as they are and get 70% of the effect, but save 100% of the money, then maybe it extends your runway. But you have a much bigger vision. Like you got the hold co. That liquidity is important for that. You don't want to sell your actual assets that you own that are compounding. You're doing it right, man. You got a big picture vision. I just thought it was really good for your audience, which I'm a part of, to hear your rationale, your strategy, because like as a fan of Kenny, we're boys, but like put my fan hat on as like purely as a fan of Kenny Finance. Same thing you used to tell me is like, yo, bro, when are we getting more music? And for me, my reasoning was different. My reasoning was just more of a bandwidth constraint and a lack of the systems to be able to do it alongside everything else I do. But like now that's solved. In your case, like there's some of it is a capital constraint, some of it is hey yo, shout out Mr. E for the sub for Kenny Finance. Yeah. But some of it was like a finance constraint, some of it is strategic, some of it is passion. And so no, I appreciate you sharing it. You're getting a lot of good questions, and I want you to get to these. Like I agree, by the way, that you're pretty against having like a paid community or coaching or whatever, but
They're so
people would
sketchy in
use it.
finance communities, though,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying, we you go into that. I gotta go soon, but do you what does the poll say?
Every
Do people
Miami
wanna hear
Poppy
this
got a
stuff?
course. I don't want to be one of those Miami Poppies with a course. You can literally watch
I
it
might
on
have to-
YouTube for free. It's like, or you can join the stream.
I might have to start a skincare course, bro. People don't realize I'm like 85 years old, but I got the skin of
And
I
we
got
ain't
the
even talk
skin
about
of a
Riz.
young
We didn't
boy.
talk about a Riz course.
Wait, our what scores? Our whoop? You didn't talk about our what scores?
A Riz scores.
Oh, W Riz, bro.
W Riz. Kayvon has like, Kayvon is literally the most.
The most what?
Kayvon is the. Guys, Kayvon's an incredible. I can't give you information now, like what you work and what you do, but like his professional field is like he's one of the best in his entire industry in the globe to do what he does professionally, like his day job, content wise and music wise, bro. He's about to be bigger than some of the greats, right? He's about to be headlining Coachella, dog, and it's like all of that is okay. It doesn't even compare to how smooth this man is, and like his ability, bro. His ability to just broadly connect with people. There is a niche. There's a niche subsector in that, which is like getting girls and like just like being very, very smooth. But just like broadly, that skill attribute is called just like connecting with people. But you can apply a derivative of like this guy is just like he's. And Richard needs help. Richard needs help.
So
JK, you don't need help, Richard. You were going to freaking salsa dancing classes. You know how to rock, man.
Yo, y'all need to see Do-Rag Kenny, man. Anytime Kenny puts on the do-rag and he's out, that man is a whole nother level, man. Also, Elijah Adams saying what I be saying, which is like, I def hop on looking for new content. Like, yeah, I've been going on to your channel. Like, there's other people. Like, I follow, these sports personalities, right? Like Colin Cowherd or Nick Wright. And it's like, I just be going on YouTube hoping that they posted something because I know it's gonna hit my feed because I know the algorithm's gonna send it to me because I always be on their page trying to catch up. So it's like in your case, bro, if you just drop, the more you drop, the more people are gonna love it. Yo, everybody want to talk about Riz now. What's up, gang? What's up, gang? Hey, yo, maybe next time.
What's your philosophy? If you summarize it in one sentence, what's your philosophy to being able to connect with people? Not just women, but just like, how would you describe being able to connect with people? Because it is your super, like, I don't know if you know, like, it is a superpower of yours.
Authenticity. It sounds really simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's authenticity. If I were to unpack that, I would say a lot of people struggle with just being themselves.
Mm.
And a lot we all do it. We're all guilty of uh we're all guilty of like trying to be something that we're not, or thinking that it's this thing that is going to land with this person, and trying to use this tactic. uh you really got to just like be you, and part of being you, when you're really calm and still at your core, it becomes really easy to find out what is it about you that's going to help you connect with this particular person. So for instance, Kenny, when we met when we were 18, I could already tell that you were somebody who's like really passionate about your work, really excited, really intellectual, and wanted to have a good time. So in being me, I was like, okay, well, what is the portion of me that is the most relevant to Kenny? Not what is relevant to Kenny, but is it me? So let me pretend to be something I'm not. But what is it about me that I could offer myself to Kenny to make him understand, like, wow, Kayvon is a valuable person to keep in my life, even if it's just for selfish reasons. Essentially, what is the value I can give you? And the value doesn't have to be transactional. It can be completely intrinsic. It could be completely, just like vibes, a smile, a dap, a good conversation, a motivational word, right? That's all it's got to be. So it's the same thing with when you meet your boys. Like in this case, became a friendship that has spanned across 3 different decades of our lives, right? Our teens, our 20s, and our 30s. And it's true when you're trying to, let's say you're going to a job interview, and what are the values of that company, and what are your authentic values as a person, and what are the pieces of you that bring the most value to that company and to that person that's interviewing you. Once you find that connection, it just becomes natural. And this extends itself anywhere. As a content creator, Kenny, you're already naturally doing it, and it's a gift of yours. But anybody who's like watching this stream right now, live or after the fact, it's like, well, Kenny is a lot of things. Kenny is Durag Kenny. Kenny is Kenny Johnson. Kenny is Kenny Finance. Kenny is all these layers of who Kenny is. But Kenny knows that there's a need in the market for this kind of information, this kind of connection, this type of wisdom, and what he does and what you do. And that's the part of yourself that you're offering, and that's why you have such an engaged community here on your streams and in your Discord and whatever the case. So that's how I could go on to forever, but that's kind of how I describe that. And then what's Lecha Miguel's name? You said that's Richard?
Richard, yeah, it's Richard.
Richard says she comes back when I'm up. What should I do? Okay. Hey, bro. Here's what I say, bro. Get used to it, dog. Cause like you gonna be up.
Yo.
And I think like, I think to me, like I still don't got much going on. I mean, I'm very proud of where I'm at. And I got a long way to go as far as life is concerned. But when I had literally nothing to my name, I always had just a belief in myself that I'm like, you might not see it, but if you don't see it, that's your loss. Respectfully and humbly, like, I got a lot to learn. I'm far from perfect. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, but I am so valuable. And I am so lucky and grateful to be here. And you are also very lucky to have me here. Again, I'll never say that out loud, but that's got to be the mindset, that you just understand your value in any particular situation. And then once you believe that, again, it's how do you get it across? There are some settings where, again, back to the thing, is like you can believe in yourself, but read the room and be in an audience where it's like, well, believing in yourself isn't talking about how much you believe in yourself, because that actually comes across as insecure. Like, no, believe in yourself, just like there's a certain way you handle yourself. Whereas there's other cases, like if I'm on stage and I got to like show my confidence and I got to be braggadocious, or if I'm writing a song, yeah, I'm like writing all about how great I think I am, because like that's the song. And that's what, I want somebody to listen to that and think of that song in first person so they can think about how amazing they are. So it's just about just like being authentically you, and then creating value for that other person. So if you already have that mindset that whether you're up or not, like you can tell if that person sees your value. So if she didn't see it while you were down and now you're up, nothing changed about you. You already knew, but the market now understands your value. To bring it back to when you guys look at equities, right? It's like when you buy an asset, when you buy a stock, when you buy an equity, you're buying it because it's underpriced. You're buying it because you see the value in that thing that the market doesn't see yet, but the market will once it realizes the value that you see. And so same thing, like the same investor mindset applies into investing in yourself. Like we are all at whatever price that we're at right now, but the price that the market has is always wrong. It's always underpriced. If the market was right about you, then you wouldn't invest in yourself. It would be a bad buy. You'd be buying the top.
Yep.
Right? But you know that you're always undervalued to the market because nobody, and I mean nobody, should believe in you more than you believe in you. And if they do, then kudos to them because you got the right people around you because they believe in you so much. But shame on you for not seeing the value in yourself that they see in you, right? And so that's the same thing. So if Shorty comes back and like she didn't see it when you were down, but she sees it when you're up. But it's just like any asset, you get the price you deserve. Does she, is she willing to put up with what your life is now? And like no grudge. Like for me, I've been saying it's like I don't hold grudges. There's just a long line of people who want my time. And so I have to prioritize ruthlessly based on like who's worth my time. It's not because, if I had infinite time, I don't care what you've done to me. Like you can have my time, but the thing is it's finite. I have an abundance mindset, but I have a limited amount of time in a day. I build systems and scale, and part of success is ruthlessly prioritizing the people who are worth it. So back to Shorty, like if she didn't see you when you were down and only sees it when you're up, like, okay, well, what is your market now? Because back then you didn't have a market. That's why you wanted her so bad, because you ain't have no market. But now you got a market. It's like, well, is she still, worth your time? Sure, okay, give it a chance and never compromise your value and give her a chance. But now that you're up and the market realizes your value more so than you did and more so than she did, is there somebody better out there who's always seen it in you or sees it in you now for the right reasons more so than said person? Well, then make that decision on a case-by-case basis. So to me, it's just like any other thing that you guys are talking about in investing. It's like investing is not just about financials. Investing is about life and everything that we go through in this life. That's at least my take.
Talk to him, K-Von Music. Talk to him.
Yo, thank you guys. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the conversation. Y'all want to hear the snippet? I'm gonna get out of here. So Kenny,
we're ending the poll and we're ending the.
I like K's definition of a sentence.
Yeah. K-Von.
Yo, Kenny said, give us a one sentence. Retail is hilarious.
Yeah.
W comment. Every comment. Richard comments W's. Elijah's W's. David, Mina W's.
Everybody's out here showing love to you, man. Showing love to you, Roy.
Yeah, we got a lot of people watching too.
Can you please? Well, first of all, I got a question.
Shout out to the person who said they don't want the leak.
Yeah, someone said they didn't want the leak. Anyway, can you please?
Shout out to everybody. Bigger shout out to everybody who wanted the leak. But honestly, I respect it. Probably the person who didn't want the leak was like, you got to save that for when it drop. I appreciate that. So I'm only gonna give y'all a little snippet.
We gonna stop BSing around here. You know how frustrated I am about having our only copyright-free freaking banger, freaking anthem being one song from this man. I need $1 billion. And then we go to his page and we out here deep in our feelings. Granted, we need that. But as you can see from this man, he's shea butter light skin.
You know what I'm saying? He's the most light-skinned friend. He ain't even black, and he more light-skinned than all my black friends. Bro, and it's like, dude, I don't care about all that. I love you to death, bro. I'm in the trenches. I'm not worried about no John right now, bro. I'm trying to get it out the mud. I'm trying to take 100 and turn it into $1 billion. And Richard, stop being light-skinned. You're light-skinned too, bro. We don't care about that here. We're locked in, bro. This is smart money moves. So, Kayvon, I swear to God, if you drop another album and you don't have something talking about $1 trillion, I swear to God, bro. Bro, feed the streets, okay? Stop making songs for the strip clubs. Feed the streets, bro. Stop making songs for the people that are going through emotional things. We're not going through anything emotional right now. It's simply financial, bro. Okay? I need some stuff that's gonna put Future out of business. All right? I need some of that stuff that's got literal crack in it that makes me waked up, be amped, want to go get it, bro. You know how awesome that song was? I listened to it 4 times a day. I need more.
I think y'all are the only people who listen to that song. That's like
Feed the streets. I need more, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ,
right.
Chad. I need more. Like, listen to this. Oh, snap.
Hey,
Retail.
retail.
No, I appreciate that. We
Retail.
need $1 billion. Chat, this is not a game. This is not a drill.
Let's be real about it.
It's not
I mean,
a
I don't
game.
really care
It's
about
not
how
a
you
drill,
feel about
chat.
it. I mean,
I'm
I don't
playing it
even
right now.
really
You
have
know
a
what we
real hobby.
need.
It's not a real problem.
You know what
and
we
I still
need.
got it. I need $1 billion.
I need a what?
Let's be real about it.
I need $1
mean,
billion.
I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even
This is
really
not a
have
game.
a real hobby. It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah,
I've been in the lab, so I'm the one you see around. I can want the soul, so I'm not fun to be around.
Now I want the whole field. Ain't no bush to beat around.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Can you put it on the Discord so I can hear it too? I gotta unmute the YouTube.
Bro, you got me out here trying to do way too much tech, motherfucker. Shut the hell. We ain't doing no more tech, man. We ain't doing no more tech. All right, you want to hear it? Sing it your freaking self. All right, because I need you to get back in the studio, bro. I don't know if you was drinking lean when you was making that. I don't know what you were doing. You need to get back to the old ways. All right, you need to get back to the old ways. I need the old Kayvon, okay? Because, bro,
Kenny wants my streams to tank 85%, man.
it's okay. It's
Ever since
okay.
Kenny wants me to. I still put songs like that out, but like people are saying in the chat, we need that soft, sweet singing.
Bro,
sad,
Elijah, you're light skinned
emotional
too.
music.
Elijah, light skinned.
Listen,
Richard, light skinned. Kayvon, light
As a
skinned.
man, I think you're, I think your audience and your community is predominantly male, and that's great, but like I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the boys, like the homies, like that's why I rap, you know what I mean? Like because me and respect to the broskies and all that. But like I had to start singing and get into my emotional, sensitive, soft side because like that's what we need, bro. Like you gotta understand. That's what we need. And ever since I started doing that, I started attracting my community, a very diverse community. We got women, we got men, we got people from all kinds of different walks of life, race, religion, background, nationality, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, you want to hear this?
I hear you. Make a second freaking channel then, just for freaking bangers. I'll be the one subscriber to the fucking bangers list. All right, jeez, bro, feed the streets, man. I'm out here. I'm out here risking getting copyrighted just so that I can freaking play some more banger hits.
This song
Yeah,
I'm about
that's
to
it,
play
that's
y'all is very sad.
Are you
very
Jesus
like
Christ,
another.
I told you, literally, bro. He's deep in his freaking feelings, bro. Get to the
but
bag.
it's-
Elijah says I'm dark skinned from New York, cuz.
Hey man, we all in this together. You feel me? Like
How are you playing it? You want to send me the the MP4 file and I play it on my thing, or so they hear it, or do you think they'll hear it through Discord?
I think either I screen share on Discord and play. Actually, it's probably better play off your system. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you, but don't show the.
I won't show anything. I'll just play it, and
don't show the hyperlink.
I'll show the. I'm not gonna show anything. It's gonna play on the desktop audio, but it's gonna be on my second screen, so they won't see anything. They'll just be
Okay, and then I'll drop a link for anybody curious, and no pressure, but for anybody curious, there's a vault that has a link to a bunch of unreleased songs. Like for example, this is already in my vault with unreleased songs that my fans who join my vault, my free vault, they get like just free unreleased content. I'll drop a link if people want it themselves, but for now I'm gonna just send it to Kenny.
You're sending me through a text, or you do email. If you have an email, that'd be easier because I'm on PC.
Yeah. What's your email? Out here emailing, dog. We some boomers. I don't care what anybody say.
No. Or you want a Discord DM me, or brands at Kitty Finance?
Oh no, we can email.
Yeah, email. You want to send me a freaking pigeon carrier? A light skin one to be exact. Chat, I literally pickle him every single time we talk about this because it pisses me off so much, bro. It's just like that song got me through half of my career. Bro, that song literally got me through half of my career. And he drops me off at the freaking bus stop as he hops in the private jet of love songs. And it's just like,
hey, I still be rapping though. Like we could go into the Kayvon catalog if you want
know what I'm
to hear
saying?
me spit. You know what I'm saying? Like I still do that just as much as I sing, but you just don't want
Richard,
me
you're the
What's
biggest
your-
light skin in Texas. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Brand-
it. You're the biggest light skin in Texas. You're
Brands
gonna
at
be a
what?
billionaire though, but you gotta admit it. You're light skin.
Richard gets it, you know what I'm saying? Elijah gets it. Like
I didn't know I had a community full of freaking light skin, bro. Where the savages at, dog? Where the
what's your email?
savages at?
Brands at what?
Brands
What's your
at
email?
KennyFinance.com.
Well, I've never been to KennyFinance.com.
And don't
I gotta
everybody
go see
be
what-
emailing me too. You're gonna get blocked.
Kayvon Music wants to do a brand deal with love songs exclusively
Love songs
on your
exclusively.
channel. Can chat hear my keyboard?
Type. Mm-mm.
Oh great!
Oh, now
Shout
it
out
is.
to
What
Crisp
was it?
Audio. Oh really?
Wait, this is so cool that we can do this. Now everyone's gonna be
Facts.
like, "Oh, when's Kayvon gonna come back on stream?" Never. All right.
Hey man, I love this community,
He's
bro. I love
he's literally teasing us, bro. He's literally teasing us, chat. We need that sauce, bro. We need that, bro. Do you guys know what season I'm in? Chat. Imagine burning the boats, burning all of your life savings to build the life of your dreams, and the only songs you can listen to are love songs. Just imagine that. Imagine burning the boats. And do you know what burn the boats mean? Burn the boats is what Christopher Columbus said or somebody, but where you burn the boats to where like you have to go conquer the island, right? You burn the
quote?
boats,
Christopher
you go to
Columbus,
shore,
bro?
and you have to conquer the island. There is no escape, okay? Oh, Herman Cortez. Yeah. You have to go conquer the island. So imagine me burning the boats, swimming the shore, getting prepared to conquer the island, but I gotta listen to love songs.
Check your email, dog. You're doing all this talking.
You know what I'm saying?
And by the time you're done hearing the snippet, you're gonna start crying. So
You know what I'm saying? Your thing went to my spam, by the way. You might have to check your thing. Okay, let me know.
I'm the
Ooh,
wait, are you playing it?
Not
I
yet.
gotta turn.
let me know when.
All right, go ahead.
You sure? Yo, chat, we doing this? We're playing this unreleased music? I'm not playing it until I see some WK Vons in the mix. I'm not playing it until I see some WK Vons in the mix. I'm not playing it until I see some WK Vons in the chat. I just need some W's. Spam some W's, all right? All right, I see the few. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. And bro, I love you to death. Thank you for letting us hear this incredible, exclusive snippet from the vault from Kayvon freaking Music, the man himself that can show literally the entire world that everything is possible. Literally, from our 3-hour conversation, I am greatly inspired to get back in my bag. You know what I mean? It is like we're about to take over the world. Want to know why? Because we got the juice from the boy. So let's play a little bit of the snippet. All right, chat, let's roll.
I'm lost now, I'm running, I'm gone now.
Oops. Did it buffer?
Yo, if you don't download this file, why are you
I got
buffering it off?
Oh, I have to down. Oh,
Are you?
I've never done this before. Hold on, let me hide my screen because I don't know if I click it, if it goes somewhere else. Let's see. BRB. Yeah.
I'm lost now, I'm running, I'm gone now.
You hear me?
I'm on now, I'm off now, I've gone down. I just thought in my mind about all the words I could write you now.
Can you hear me?
That could make you be mine again. Or is it too late, my time right now? Guess I'm trying that, girl, I'm crying now. Tears I'm fighting back with each word I'm typing out. If I was scared before, then I'm frightened now. If I wasn't dead inside, I think I'm dying now. Got no shame about it, yeah, my pride ran out. Do you feel the same about it? Saw you signing out, I'm lost in the hope of us. I'll be hiding there. If you're looking for me, you can find me there, yeah.
Chad, I might have had, wait, Chad, I might have me a new ending intro shoot. Hey, Chad, I might have me a new ending intro, Chad.
Can't give y'all more than that.
Oh, snap. Hey, Chad, I ain't gonna hold y'all up.
What's Chad saying?
Chad, I ain't gonna hold y'all
Let's
up.
go.
It's that night drive music. Hey, Chad, this that night drive music.
Well, I can't hear you, bro.
This that night drive music, Chad. But hold on. This right here. We might have to do a little, hold on, Chad. I say this all the time. Take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Take care of your team, your camp, your family. Keep dreaming beyond what you could even freaking think of, chat. Stay locked in, stay focused, believe in something. For me, it's God. And believe in your friends and have friends that believe in you. Get up every single day wanting to get the heck after it. And just know literally anything in the world is possible. If you can believe it, you can set a vision to outline it. Dang it, you can achieve it, chat. So with that, we can't keep giving this kind of sauce for free. So unfortunately, we got to go. But I think I found me a nice little ending intro song. So I'm going to end the stream here. I'll catch you Shred Lords literally tomorrow. But I want y'all to understand, W's in the chat for literally Kayvon freaking Music. He's here. He's present. He supports y'all. He loves y'all just like I do. And we're rocking and rolling, chat. So y'all can go ahead and enjoy this last little scene, this last little night drive as we set off and get ready for a fantastic Shred Lord Sunday. So chat, Dolly, I appreciate y'all. Let's keep freaking cooking. And let's close out with this awesome snippet, y'all. All right, chat. Love y'all.
I'm lost now, I'm running, I'm gone now. I'm on now, I'm off now, I've gone down. I just thought in my mind about all the words I could write you now. That could make you be mine again. Or is it too late, my time ran out? Guess I'm trying that, girl, I'm crying now. Tears I'm fighting back with each word I'm typing out. If I was scared before, then I'm frightened now. If I wasn't dead inside, I think I'm dying now. Got no shame about it, yeah, my pride ran out. Do you feel the same about it? Saw you signing out, I'm lost in the hope of us. I'll be hiding there. If you're looking for me, you can find me there, yeah.
Dolly, I wanna catch y'all tomorrow. Chiefs, Top Dog, Shred Lords. Goodbye.